Today's episode is sponsored by Down to the Wire, the podcast. Down to the Wire is a comedy podcast that dives into backpage news, which are weird news stories happening around the world, including headlines such as men in India arrested for trying to use monkeys to rob a pedestrian. Florida man high on meth fights off a dozen cops while masturbating, and detective divorces wife after she was seen in videos at the U.S. Capitol riot with another man. These story and many other oddities in the world are covered weekly on the Down to the Wire podcast every Tuesday. The show then ends off by discussing a niche sport like Calcio Storico, which is a mix of rugby and bare knuckle boxing, along with many more. Listen now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts, and be sure to head over to their website, www.dttwentertainment.com, to watch clips from the show and read blogs on more backpage news stories.
You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at its best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask the tough questions.
Hey, it's Go. You know we stay lit, and you know why you here. So let's get it.
Yep, it's your boy Jerrythagreat, and you are tuned into another episode of the Dignified Delinquents. And as always, I got my peoples in the building. Vasco, what they know?
Yo, what it is, what it do, man. It's your boy Sco, aka I am VSJ, aka that kid, aka the best
vlogger and
I thought, you know what? I messed it up. I messed
lover.
my own junk up. The best vlogger and
lover.
You know, sorry about that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They finished it for me. It's okay. I ain't have to do it. They used to the show. They used to the intro. But anyway, to my right, I gotta welcome the one and only, the lovely Vanessa.
Play as fuck up.
You know, every now and then.
Every now and then.
But we got
That's
back.
your first time. I'm a little bit stressed out right now.
He looked at me like I was the problem.
You got stuff going on.
Oh, no. Yeah. I did look at you like,
you like the.
Are you finna come in and save me?
Yeah, like, nigga,
or what?
Wait for my part.
Sorry.
We've been doing this since October. Come on now.
102
episodes. I ain't gonna keep counting though, because then I'm gonna be like, when we gonna get to 200?
Right.
When we gonna get to 200? How y'all been though? It's been a week.
Hey, shit. It's been a week.
It's been a tough week.
Yeah. Tough week?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to get to that for you, but why has it been a week for you, Vanessa? You took a deep sigh like,
we are in the midst of standardized testing right now.
Oh.
And it's stressful on, preparing the kids for the test. And then it's different because the schedules are different. I teach 7th grade language arts, so the testing block is like 3-4 hours long. So kids that are used to being with me for 48 minutes have been with me for like 3.5 hours all week. So it's a challenge keeping 12, 13-year-olds occupied but entertained and out of each other's hair for that long. So it has been a long week.
That sounds like a long way. You said that the testing is harder now than it was back
I feel like it is harder. It's like, I don't know about y'all, but I remember we had the FCAT.
I passed my FCAT the first time.
Okay. And
sure did.
It used to be that you read a passage and then you answered a couple questions and you read the next passage and maybe you had a short response in there, but that was the most of it. Now the kids have to, it's not one passage, there's 3 passages, and maybe the third passage is not actually a passage, it's an audio clip. And the question, maybe there's 10 or maybe it's an image or a graph or a map. It's all on the computer.
Okay.
And so with that text set, that's what it's called, then you'll maybe have like 5 to 10 questions. And the questions are like, analyze why the author would make a comparison between the main character in passage 1 and the symbolism in passage 3. It's like that's how complex the questions are. And it's not just you have multiple choice, you have 2-part multiple choice. So what is the answer to A? And then what piece of evidence from the text supports your answer to A?
Wow.
And if you miss part B, then the whole question's wrong. You might have to do table match. Wow. You might have to read the paragraph below, highlight the sentence that proves that the main character was in the midst of a struggle, and they'll have to read
It's a lot. It sounds like a lot.
And then they can't.
Just listening to you explain it just then, I was like, Jesus.
I don't want to say they can't read, but like
they struggle.
It is we are several grade levels behind, and so they're just. It's an uphill battle. I
think reading comprehension is probably the skill that you use the most, like post.
And they don't believe it.
Like after school.
Yeah. Like I don't think I know from algebra. It's x equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2. Wait, that's the quadratic formula, right? I know that. I know the formula for slope.
I never heard it in the song.
No, that's the only reason I know it.
PEMDAS.
PEMDAS?
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Yeah. Niggas be fucking that up all the time on Facebook.
Y equals mx plus b squared.
That's slope. But Pythagorean theorem, I don't even use that in work every day.
But you do need fucking context. Sorry,
you gotta know how to read.
Shit, let them know.
You need the context clues, and when I'm trying to teach the kids, like they're like, I don't know this. Okay, do you read at home? These kids laughed at me and said, "Did she just tell a joke?" Like bust out laughing.
About reading at home?
Yes, and I'm like, no, y'all, like this stuff is hard right now because
Vanessa so funny.
Your vocabulary is like. Oh, don't do that because I've been listening to that for 3 hours every morning. Like, oh my gosh, one of my kids.
What do you call a dog?
No.
What do you call a deer
and
with
then
no
they're
eyes?
Like sitting there on their phone looking at jokes.
I have no idea.
And you trying to let them be them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like sitting back there like, please shut up. But then the other side of me is like, let them be kids. Like they're being harmless, but
what do you call a dog?
Shut up. Oh my God.
With no legs. I don't care what you call it, it's not gonna come to you.
Miss Faulkner, what do you know? I don't want to.
The struggles of being a teacher. Oh my goodness.
Moral of the story: make your kids read at home.
Yay!
That's my message.
So are y'all over the yee phase?
I was just finished.
So you get it
actually. There it is. I had to write that on my board. Like I have a list of infractions that can get your points taken. I got to add stuff almost every day, and that's about to get put up there. Yes. And I'm gonna spell it SHH.
It's 6 R's.
It's like 6 E's. Yeah, 6 E's.
And I'm gonna write it in the grade book too, because I could leave a little note. Student said,
now you're getting a D. I like that. That's what I tell them. If you say she, you're gonna get a D. If I hear you say she, here comes a D.
You sound like the teacher, but I'm thinking about the principal. If you say sheesh, you're coming to me.
Oh my gosh. One kid he definitely said the F word. And then I was like, oh, now I got to text your mama. Because I called somebody else mama yesterday. And he was like, I didn't even say the whole thing. And I was like, well, what is an appropriate amount of the F word to say at school? Like, you shouldn't have said it at all. Man, I didn't even say, just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
How much you got out? Like the first 2 syllables?
God.
Was it FUH? Like,
man, he said the whole word.
Okay, well.
Because I let Bit slide. Bit. Man, will you let Bit slide?
What? Depends.
I ain't gonna say what I do in my classroom.
Okay, well.
You know, so that's saying enough.
That sounds like work. Vasco, how's the job search going for you, sir?
Pretty well. Pretty fun. You know, it's okay.
Pretty fun.
Pretty fun. The thing is like.
Honest answer.
No. G shit. Like, the only thing that's annoying, I'm grateful for it. Don't let that get misconstrued. I'm grateful for it, but it does get a little annoying with having to deal with finish up with school, finding a place to live, on top of trying to get a real job that fits what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
All these phone calls.
What phone calls?
Hey, we just got your resume. We're with such and such. Please give a call back to schedule an interview.
Who you applying through?
Man, I told you I did Zip Recruiter. Shout out to Zip Recruiter.
That's why you getting on them phone calls.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell you a place you should go through.
What was it? I did Zip Recruiter, Indeed. Those are really just the two, and then kind of just people I know.
Yeah.
And actually looking up, like, the real big thing I'm trying to get on with, bro, honestly, is the Jaguars. Like, and somehow, some capacity, that's the goal.
Okay.
Is to get on with them boys.
They can put your ass in ticket sales.
I was finna say, they always hiring
concession
for real.
They'll put me in that ticket sales. I got 2 months.
Yeah.
I'll be in the fan experience. I probably won't be what I want to be, but I'll go up.
And stuff.
You feel me? So
I can see it.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
I called Vasco this week. Well, I texted him this week. I'm gonna put you on the spot because I did it.
Go ahead.
Because y'all remember a couple of shows ago. Get off the cord, please.
I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, it was a couple. I'm gonna mute your mic then. A couple of shows ago. Go ahead. Where Vanessa. It was like the closing of the show, and then I was like, I ain't sending Vasco another job, nothing shit. I ain't sending you nothing else. And Vanessa's like, give him a week. He'll send you another one. So not that I'm looking for jobs, but I be seeing like the job market on LinkedIn and people that I know, like, hey Jerry, do you know somebody who can use a job? And I'm like, yeah, I know Vasco. That's the first person I call. I got a mentor with Vasco. 2 jobs, 2 good paying jobs. I would say they were pretty good. They pay well, especially for a come out. Mm-hmm. Now, Vanessa, let's say that you are, a new college graduate. You get ready to go into the world. You ain't got a job yet. Somebody hits you and say, "Hey, Vanessa, I got 2 job opportunities. Like just people that I know. I dropped your name. I told them that you would apply. What you gonna say?"
Where do I apply?
Yeah, that's yeah. Vasco said, "Is that somebody I can talk to?" I'm like, nigga, no. You talk once you get the interview. If you get the interview, if they like your resume.
Well,
Vasco,
what do you mean by that?
He ain't asked what a job was, what the jobs were at, what the job titles are. Is there someone I can talk to? No, nigga.
I would just
ain't nobody
trust
you can talk to.
it's coming from you, so I would trust that it's something decent.
Well, I mean, I wasn't picking at the authenticity of the job.
I don't think you were.
What I was picking at was if it's gonna even fulfill what I'm looking for. Granted,
The fulfillment is gonna be able to have money and pay.
I can do that shit at Ross.
Okay, go ahead.
So, but I'm saying like if the job fit, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do it. And just because you said to go do it, I'm definitely gonna check it out. But that's why I asked. I was like, who can I talk to? Because if you know somebody from that job, most 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna think that they're good peoples.
For sure.
I'm gonna think them cool peoples. So in my head, I was just like, shit. Well, let me talk to the person and see, because I didn't know if you knew the job for real. So I was like, I wanted they could tell me what I would be doing, what I wouldn't be doing before I even go into the interview. Because I don't want to go in not even knowing what the fuck to talk about. I don't know where the job is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the job is, and I don't know anybody who was doing the job.
Now,
So you're asking more like, can I get more information from somebody?
But yeah, before
Yeah.
I just hop in, like I'm not saying that I can't just go into an interview blindly because Jerry said it. That's cool, but for me, I would like to be just a little bit more prepared.
I get what you're saying.
Like I'm grateful 100% for Jerry, like, cause I definitely thought he wasn't gonna fuck with me no more. But when he sent the I think it was another UNF link you sent,
Or another place, yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro. I said you gonna talk that hard shit, but it's just
No,
like,
I did,
hey,
but-
but just like family. At the end of the day, bro, you gonna come through.
So just a pro tip, a life tip, right? I think between me, Veronica, Vanessa in this room, and everybody who's listening who has gainful employment, right? Vanessa, you got a microphone, so I'm asking you, Veronica, yell from the background. When you apply for a job, or you're seeking a job, you find out that information typically where?
Online.
Online job description. So you have to go dig for that. Is there typically, and y'all just answer this question, if y'all listening and watching, y'all put this in the comments. I'm trying to just give him some advice, but not try to give it to him in the way that I normally give it to him. So maybe in the comments, if y'all put this, he'll get it from somebody else.
On TikTok.
Do y'all typically get to talk to people before you interview for the job?
No.
They actually say don't reach out to us.
They don't want your phone calls. They don't want you to call them. Okay. So even if the situation of me saying like, hey, these 2 people I know, it's like, it wasn't like we had a long conversation. Like, yeah, I got this great guy. It was like, oh, hey, we're hiring. If you know somebody, send them my way. Put your name down as a reference. So it's just a foot in for you. So I think that comes with learning like the way that it works and interview. Have you been on any interviews yet?
Yeah, I on like 3 interviews.
Okay. Not heard anything back?
First place gave me a job offer. Second place is I'm still listening.
What was the first place? Don't answer that.
There was I ain't gonna answer that.
Okay. It was a job. It was a job. There you go, brother.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Let's clap for the man.
Before the job though, man.
I brought up jobs though because I posted something on Twitter the other day, and what I said on Twitter, I was like, your job will be like if you died today, your job will be posted on Indeed tomorrow. Like they gonna put your ass on there.
Facts.
Factual?
Yeah.
They're gonna have to fill that seat. So I put this thing on Facebook and I was just trying to get my head, like just get a message out of my head onto some paper where I can go back and look at it again like years later and like, oh, that's what I was thinking.
These are my thoughts.
Yeah, these are my thoughts. I'm
What
Jerry.
I was thinking at this time.
I'm Jerry, and these are my thoughts. So I said our parents and their parents would stay on the job, no matter the stress, no matter the level of toxicity, they'd stay on that job, rarely using their PTO. Millennials change that. We'll leave a job in a heartbeat. I'm a witness. We are not going to put up with the same things. People mistake that as not being able to commit, but that's not the case. We value our self-health and wealth more. And the thing is, if you died tomorrow, your job will be posted on Indeed tomorrow. So take that time off. If you're listening, take that day off that you're trying to take off. And if that job is draining you mentally, it's never too late for a change. Ain't nothing. People with so much negativity on the word quit. How much shit I done quit before?
I ain't quit before.
You never quit?
I've put my 2-week notice in.
That's what I mean by that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I've only done it to go to a better job. Like I had been there for a while. Like they knew I was going to be leaving for a while. Like when I was going to school, like City Trends knew I was going to be at City Trends forever. You know what I'm saying? So it was that type of situation for me.
I've quit before. Like
on the spot?
Nah, I never did. Well, yeah.
Really? Tell me.
Well, this was like back in the day, like when I was at Cracker Barrel.
Oh, I have quit a job.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was at Cracker Barrel and I was doing the modules, and I was like, "What the fuck, Cracker Barrel got going on?" Because it was the modules were so race heavy. If a black family comes in and sit down and a white family comes in to sit down, and then you go serve the white family, but the black family say, "Hey, we were here first. What do you do?" Shit.
What?
Yeah, it was like that, and like 10 questions in a row about race. Asian man walks in, white man. I was like, okay, Cracker Barrel. I think that cracker in the barrel. I think that name might be a
Cracker
little.
Barrel.
Well, that's the other side of
I
it.
do. It's so good.
You can go there and get away with it.
I love Cracker Barrel.
Used to love their pancakes.
Yeah, that shit.
And then I kind of got old enough to figure out what Cracker Barrel was really all about.
Yeah.
I said, I can't.
I walk in Cracker Barrel and just hit nagger.
Kick that nigger bitch off the plane.
You need to leave. What about you though, Vanessa? Do you think that we as millennials we don't put up with a lot of shit in the workplace?
No, I've had to say I did quit a job without any warning because I think I told this. I was in Hawaii working, and the lady who hired me thought I was Hawaiian. And after I was working there for about a week or so, she was, I start talking, and they know I'm not Hawaiian, and they want to know where I'm from. Yeah. And shit. And one day, I'm from Florida or whatever, and you're, what are you? I'm black and white, and then I overhear the lady talking. We talk more, and I usually don't hire black people because their work ethic and
She told you this in your face.
I would have blew that. Well, no, I wouldn't have.
I was just like, it was one I didn't know. I never went back after that.
Wow.
So
we don't hire.
She wasn't saying it like she was just saying it really casually, like, oh.
Did you say that you were mixed?
Yeah, I'm white.
She probably thought you maybe identify more with your white side, so she could talk to you like that.
So she could talk freely.
Yeah, maybe. And everybody else who worked there was white. So.
I usually don't hire niggas, but you are working so
you
well.
are so special.
You are breaking the stereotype.
You're not like them.
Yeah,
bitch. What?
That's what she was thinking. But then I was with the decision, like, damn, she said all of this, I should just walk off. But then I'm like perpetuating the stereotype that we're not professional and that we will just walk off. So it's
now
like,
you sitting there like,
what the hell
just burning the fuck up inside. Like, I want to hit you so bad, but I know I can't because you'll be right.
Because then I'll be, what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I think that the biggest difference with millennials and with like our parents is that we care about culture. Like the workplace culture is important. Mm-hmm. So
that's definitely
like we don't need a pizza party every goddamn Friday. Like that's not what I'm saying. We don't need to come in this bitch like, hey,
24 lit. No.
But we care that you care about us. Like invest in us. Because we
that part.
I want to say that we are one of the most educated generations. So we come in with fair cockiness that we can probably do your job no matter how long you've been doing it, right? I'd have been there where I'd have seen some supervisors and I was like, I can do circles around what you doing. Now you just been doing it a little bit longer. Now I'm gonna give you that, and I can learn from you too. But we come in with fair cockiness because we went and got that education and probably did a whole lot of work to get to that point. Which is why a lot of people complain, be like, "Damn, y'all want all this shit for an entry level job, a master's degree, 7 years of experience, all this shit just for $32,000? But kiss my ass." So
that was a good point, though, that we want to feel valued. In order for us to be on that job, because this week my older sister is here. Well, she's not here, but she came to visit in a city about an hour away, and I could have went, but this week is testing, and I really feel like my boss values me, and I really respect her work ethic. So that honestly kind of stopped me from just taking off in the middle of the week whenever I knew it would have been stressful, you know, for the rest of the staff at the school if they would have had to cover for my kids and things like that. So it does make a difference whenever you feel valued at the place that you work.
Gotta feel valued. If you don't feel valued, like, I know for me,
nigga, you ain't got no job.
but still though, like, if I don't feel valued, I'm not gonna feel like I'm benefiting for real for myself. So in doing that, like, I lose, my morale goes down
For sure. Yep.
so now I'm not finna be as productive. So me not being not productive, you're gonna see somebody who's doing a little bit more than me. You'll probably talk to them, give them a raise, whatever. I see that, now I go even more down.
Yeah.
Damn, these people really don't care about it. And then the final straw, once I ain't doing enough product, bringing what they need, yeah, go ahead.
And they start filing a case against you. That's really a cycle.
Yeah, it really is.
Like,
So if you are, say, listening to the show with your child as y'all riding in the car, and you may be a generation before the millennials and you may be a supervisor, just invest in your employees. I would say invest in your employees and really take stock in how they are doing. So when you say, how's your day going, don't say it. I hate when people ask you, how you doing while they on the walk.
Oh, I do that.
if
But I'm gonna speak every time.
But,
I'm
but
always
no,
speak.
like don't ask me how I'm doing while you're walking. Hey, how you doing? And keep walking.
Yeah.
Because that requires for me to answer. So just say, hey, good morning, or hey,
Okay.
and
I
go.
more so tell you how you doing. Hey, good morning, doing all right? And then I
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Just keep going on about
Doing
your way.
good? You all right?
if you far away and you yelling out, I held up the peace sign.
It's all right,
That's my thing.
Yeah, no, I don't like people ask me, hey, how you doing? And they walk. I'm like, man, you don't care how the fuck I'm doing.
Not really. Not really. It's just small talk.
It's small talk is, hey, good morning. Good morning. There you go. Bye, boom, boom. Don't ask me how the fuck I'm doing. Because you don't really care.
You don't be feeling valued
Where?
when people ask you that.
I just don't do that at all. Like, I don't like when people do that at all. Like, if we're in the elevator, hey, how you doing? You can have that conversation. Yeah. But don't ask me that in passing.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Or like white men say, yellow.
God damn it, Robert, how are you?
Well, Bob, I'm all right. I'm doing pretty well.
I'm glad to hear it. How's the wife?
Wife is good. Kids are good. He's off in college.
Did he graduate yet?
He has one more year. He had took a year off. He went and traveled, tried to find himself, figure it out. Now he's back at Stanford trying to get through this last semester.
One more semester, then you'll be like me, buddy.
Yeah.
Ain't got to worry about none of them.
Yeah. Empty nesters.
Ding.
Think me and Kara are going to
Empty
sell the
nest.
house and go get a condo out in Boca.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Empty nest, full pocket. That's
There
what I
you
say.
go, brother.
Hey,
There you go. Hey, well, let's go tell
Count
these
your
niggas
green.
what to do.
You know it?
Hey, we are in a really, really good mood. I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but if you were watching the show last week and listening, we kind of dropped some stuff. We kind of insinuated, but I think that this week, foreshadow. I like that word.
You the teacher.
Yeah, there you go. Foreshadow some stuff. I think. Can I get a drum roll? Just a huge announcement alert. From the Dignified Delinquents, we have made a partnership with this crazy brand.
Yeah.
I use them. Y'all gonna use them. Y'all gonna enjoy them. We have partnered with Manscaped.
Got a partnership. We
Yeah.
got a partnership.
You know what that means, boy? Paid now.
Well, that ain't what that means.
Nope.
Still listen to the show.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta
We
put in a
still
little
need your
dose.
support.
Support us.
We still
And
need
still-
your support.
Yeah. So listen, what that means for the listener, right? What does that mean? Because we partner with them, but it's really for the listeners.
Okay,
You know what I
so-
mean? It ain't really for us.
Of course.
It's for them.
Right.
Because everything we do is for them. So what that means for you is we have a special code that's going to get you 20% off. 20% off of anything
boy.
on their website. So all you got to do is go to manscaped.com, type in our code word at checkout. That code word is Dignified. Type that in. You're going to get free shipping and 20% off. Now, the dope thing about this is Manscaped is always running promotions and advertisements. They always taking like 30% off their products or 20% off or whatever. Guess what?
What?
They did.
You can put this 20% on top of that 30 that they already got. Get down there 50% off.
So an additional 20
An additional 20
on the 30%.
You better talk like you at Ross.
Oh
50?
my God.
You better talk like you at Ross.
Ma'am,
That's almost half.
We have 30% off right now, and we also have a special code.
Yeah.
If you use Dignified right here, you can also get 25% off. Grand total being 50% off your entire purchase.
Well, it might not be 50 for sure.
Yeah.
Don't let me lie.
Estimate.
But if you go to their website and you see something that you like, man, make sure that you use that code Dignified starting on May 10th. That's Monday, May 10th. If you put in the code Dignified, you get 20% off. So it's a great gift for your boyfriend. Father's Day is
Because y'all
coming
need
up.
to be manscaping and trimming and grooming anyways.
Do you prefer your man to manscape?
Yes.
To be a little trimmed.
Yes. It doesn't have to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't prefer it to be completely shaved down, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the back.
Yeah, I don't like where it has like new growth, but
You want a
definitely
little temp fade.
just I suppose so.
She want the cut that done
Definitely,
been
like,
that done
shaved
grew like for
down.
2 weeks. That's what she wants.
Yeah, I don't
Freshly
like
cut,
when
but
it-
it don't got like a 2
You can
week growth
feel
on it.
The stubble.
the-
Yeah,
Stubble.
yeah.
I see. I shave mine down like the kids back in the day haircuts. Bald, bald headed,
Bald head.
bald headed.
You know what they
I
say about cutting it down to the ball?
Huh?
You know what they say about cutting it down to the ball?
What?
They say it look bigger.
That's what they say. They say you get extra inch or two.
Yeah.
Who says it?
That's science.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Manscaped said it.
And then with so the dope thing about Manscaped is that you can shave your balls with it. Fellas, listen. I know if you anything like me when it comes to shaving, you be scared as hell when you get to the balls. You be like, wait a minute.
Be a little slow with this.
Whoa. And have you ever nicked your balls?
Bruh.
I haven't
Boy,
seen that many hairy balls.
because they probably using Manscaped. But if you're not, you probably should get one using our code word Dignified.
That way you can get 20% off.
Balls the same length as the hair on your pelvic area.
The hair on your balls can get pretty long. Now I got black people hair, so my hair look like the hair on my head. So my balls look like they got alopecia, but it's still hair.
Oh,
But it's still hair there. It's like it's thinning though. Like that's the amount of hair.
Oh, wow.
So you got to go and shave that.
Okay.
wow! I've never seen anyone with
Well, I don't
hair
know.
like
I
that.
don't
You
know
never
who
see no hairy balls
I don't know what kind of balls you've been looking at, but my balls got
and now I feel like I
alopecia.
need to go back and say, "Hey, did you shave your balls?"
They-
It's naturally
they-
like that, but
You
I
can
can't
shave your
go
balls.
do that.
Yeah. Hey, did you shave your balls or did they come like that?
Oh, no, I woke up like
I've
this.
definitely never
This is everyday
seen-
thing.
No,
Balls with a little fro on.
You gotta, well, not that much hair, like not like fro. It'd be like little fuzzy hair, like little fuzz.
yeah.
That's why I say alopecia, like it's going bald, but it's still hair there. Alopecia premature.
Like you want to still beat up, but you don't want it to engulf what you got.
what you got
going on. You feel
Yeah,
me?
so you can shave there. You can shave. I call it the highway, but your gooch. You can shave
Not
your
that
gooch.
way.
Yeah.
And then I had my friend Daryl called me the other day. He was like, "Hey Jared, I heard you talking about Manscaped. I'm thinking about getting one. Does it help shave your booty?" I said it probably could.
How he gonna shave it? I want somebody to walk me through it.
Well, he.
How would you do
Turn
that?
around and
He's
pull
well
one
dressed,
cheek.
so I don't know how.
Would you
he's
get
gonna
somebody to
shave
do
it.
that for you? Like, would you like stand in the mirror?
I'm curious.
I don't know.
I'm not about my boo one.
I ain't never go back that. I ain't never go back that far.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Well, when y'all get your Manscaped,
Y'all let us know how y'all shave y'all
let
balls.
us know how it's done in the
Yeah.
comments, man.
And then you can shave your chest, under your arms. Because I told my
Oh
homeboy,
yeah, don't
I
come
shaved.
with no hairy chest. Ugh.
I told my homeboy, I was like, I shave under my armpits. Like I shaved that hair off, and he was like, "Really?" I was like,
Like all the way down.
I put a nice little temp fade on it.
I mean,
I think that's a good idea.
I can go ball.
My mama keeps suggesting that I do it. I'm like,
yeah, because you collect, you keeping like bacteria, like, because you don't like you wash your hair.
Yeah,
you don't wash under your armpits hair. Like you wash them, you taking a shower, but you ain't conditioning it and deep cleaning it. And it's
I feel what you're saying. You're not getting it as thorough as you do your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
And guess what else?
Yeah.
Manscaped got products for that too. So
right.
go on their website, manscaped.com.
Bro.
Use that code Dignified and get yourself an additional 20% off or whatever they got on that website.
So y'all fellas listening, man, just go on your phone right now, type in Manscaped, go to the site, see what they got, and then after about 10-20 minutes, use that code Dignified.
So go ahead and
Get your merch, get your merch.
Yo,
Get your merch, get your merch.
wait.
might as well go ahead and get
Man,
it.
you know you like that. Get your merch,
Now,
get your merch.
Vasco,
Yo.
you was talking about this day that's coming up. What you doing this week?
Man,
I've been trying to put it off. I don't want to talk to you about it. What you got going on?
remember, it's what is it? Oh, that's right. I graduate. That's right.
Shut
I'm out of
your
here.
mouth and slap somebody.
Yeah.
Just don't slap me.
Yeah. It's been 4 years in the making, man, but your boy finally is about to do it.
Shout out to Skull, man.
The day is coming.
Shout out to Vasco with the graduation.
Yeah.
You excited? How you feeling?
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it a band for the cameras, bro, because I know other people out there probably feeling how I'm feeling. I'm excited. I'm nervous. And to be honest, bro, that's about it. Them the biggest two I got going on right now.
What you nervous about? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm nervous because this familiarity that I'm like.
Because your face shaking right now.
I know. I'm looking at him like, come on, dog.
You shaking.
This familiarity that I'm used to is about to change.
Yeah. Life as you know is going to change.
It's a whole. It's like you know how you beat a game. You're like, all right, cool, I'm done with this one. I'm finna go buy another one. I ain't seen the trailer for it. I ain't seen no tutorials for it. I done seen a lot of people fail at this game. I've also seen a couple people be very successful at this game. So with that being said, I'm excited and I'm nervous, but I can tell you one thing: I ain't motherfucking scared. So I'm lit.
But there you go, brother. Listen, that's all that matters, right?
I'm lit.
And I will say, and Vanessa, if you agree with me with this, let me know. Life on the other side, to me, is very good as well.
Okay.
It's like because I think that everyone goes through that moment of nervousness because it's like a word of unknown. It's like when you think about like when you die, what happens? I don't know. That's just scary. So it's like when you graduate, what happens? Especially like you ain't got no job yet. You got a place, but like you got how do you figure like what's my next steps? Your day to day gonna change. The friends that you saw every day gonna change. The people that you saw, and you gonna find yourself like, damn, I wanna. Take me back.
Whole new world.
I was telling him before the show, like life feels like it's about to happen really fast, but it's not going to happen as fast. It's not going to hit you as hard as you think it's about to hit you. Like you have a support system. It seems like a really good one.
For sure.
So it's definitely coming.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like, oh, you walk across stage and now everything's on you.
No, that
you know
should
what I'm
happen
saying?
too.
It does, but I don't see that. I don't think that's going to happen. That's not the situation that you're in. But I would just say keep your intentions pure. You know what I'm saying? Do what's best for you, because like Jerry said, you know, your friends are going to change. Your day to day is going to change.
Yeah.
You're going to have friends that have, you know, birthday trips while you got to work and you can't take off, and you know that might cause the friendship to dissolve, and you know what I'm saying, you feel bad. That's gonna probably shit like that's gonna happen.
Whole bunch of new trials and tribulations are headed my way.
And you if you doing it right,
just have good intentions.
you gonna be working for the rest of your life in some way, some form, somehow. So and so just be prepared for that. It ain't no days off. Even on the day off, that's not a day off. And that's not a bad thing or a scary thing, because work for some people could also be their vocation.
Yeah.
If you know your like what you want to do right now, and if this is your thing that you want to do right now, or if you're an artist and you want to do that right now, like
take a chance.
Just stay on that path, because that's one thing that I wish I knew what I wanted to do sooner, so that I could be on my slow build, you know, all of this time, instead of finding out what I really want to do at 26
and then trying to
and then the thing is, like Vanessa said, find out what you really want to do at 26. The thing is, she might have another change at 30, and that's perfectly fine. So like you're saying, like what your ideals are right now, what you think you want to do, and that's good. Chase that. But if it changes, don't think that you failed in what you sought out to do. Just know that the only thing that's consistent is change.
Keep them connections.
Facts.
Keep them connections. Keep them connections
Facts.
coming. Now, Vanessa, you got something for Vasco? I know you wanted to do something for him special.
I got him a little.
You got him a little something?
A little something.
Are you gonna read that to him? He gonna read it.
He gonna read it.
Go ahead.
What is it?
I think if he can read it.
Don't do that. You
That's so people can see it. What is it so people that's listening?
Look, man. She got me a Wendy's gift card.
Do you wanna go to Wendy's?
Got me a Shell gift card. Y'all know the joke about that one, maybe not though. And then got me the AMC. Damn. Yeah.
It's like
Read the
Vanessa.
card that she got you.
Let me read the card.
Let them see the card that she got you. That's a piece of paper.
It's okay.
okay.
It's okay.
It's intentional.
Am I reading all these words?
Sure.
Okay. I know niggas don't keep cards no way. So here's a quick note. Keep the energy, keep your intentions pure, and do what's best for you right now. It's your time. Here's three things every broke ass college grad needs. Money to eat, enough for 5 4-for-4s or 4 biggie bags. Money to take my
Boo.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Money to take my boo out, enough for tickets on a Tuesday, not the weekend. Plan accordingly.
That's some $10 tickets, right?
Thank you for the tip. And gas money, you always need some.
Enough for a quarter tank.
I ain't finna say that. You finna disrespect me, but I do always need some gas.
That's every.
Thank
shit,
you
that's
so
what
much,
I wanted
Vanessa.
when I graduated.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Jerry,
Congratulations. What?
you got a gift for me?
Nigga, you better take this mentor. You better take
I'm just playing.
You better take all this mentorship I be giving your ass. That shit ain't free.
Thank you so much, Vanessa.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
But I do got something for you, though. You know I wasn't gonna leave you out there in the dry like that.
I was playing.
No, I got something for you. Nigga.
What's up?
This is why I ain't rap shit. Because niggas
portfolio.
don't keep bags. So I was gonna get you a nice one. You take that into your interviews. You take that to work when you write down your notes.
Hey!
On your interview, write down 4 interview questions because they're gonna say, "Do you have any questions for us?"
And then just have it right here in the front, ready to go.
Well, actually, I did some research.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
So that's for your notes. That's for when you go to interviews. That's for when you
you got
get a
your little
job.
paper.
Got your paper in there. You can even put a little calendar sheet in there if you wanted to. You can do something with it.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
For real, man. That's love, man. Thank you.
And then Veronica wanted to get you something too.
Oh my God! What the hell is that? Oh, come on, boy! Don't play with me. I can't wait to put this in there. I'm gonna snatch that girl so fast. You might see me walk across stage with this. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah,
man, for real.
hold it up for the camera so they can see it.
Look at this.
Like it's Christmas.
Blam.
But grown now.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta do how they be doing the little reviews on YouTube.
Go ahead.
Got a notebook right here. Yeah, business folio. Then over here to the left, we have a nice, what you call it?
I don't know, degree holder.
A degree frame.
Yeah.
So I can put my tassel. I know y'all can't see for the people like on the radio, but it got a spot for my tassel.
Yeah.
It's got a spot for like the actual degree, and then it's got like a spot for my like picture for my
your graduation picture.
Bro. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, you know.
I appreciate y'all. Man.
Yeah, you know.
No problem.
Make us proud.
I got to, man.
Be back next week for the show. So
You got it.
and graduate for real, because we ain't gonna be able to make it to your graduation because I think I'm gonna be out of town.
That's cool.
Yeah, Veronica gonna be out of town. Vanessa said she ain't getting
This
up
is
at 9.
honestly-
I'm gonna say I get invited.
This is more than I even expected, so thank y'all for real.
You
Like,
expected something?
I didn't expect shit,
I'm
so
scared.
yeah, more than I expected. Thank y'all.
There you go, brother. Listen, we try to look out for our family.
I see you,
And
man.
listen, I normally wouldn't do this. I normally don't do this on the show. I've never done it before.
Okay. This is the first time.
This is the first time.
Oh
this
my
is an
God.
exclusive.
Y'all finna witness history?
I never did this.
Right
What
now,
we doing?
brother.
So
I'm a little
we
slick.
just gonna see how frequent the delinquents are.
Okay.
If you want to bless Vasco, what's your cash app?
Hey man, if y'all want to bless Sko, the cash up is I am VSJ. No dot.
No doubt.
I am VSJ.
Congratulations on your graduation,
Thank
man.
y'all so much. I
I'm proud
appreciate
of you.
y'all.
It's been, I ain't known you for all 4 years, but this past year that I've known you, I saw you work hard, and
Thank you, man.
it seemed like it's deserving. So
I I'll be coming in with an attitude because you a little stressed out about your test. And
Hey,
shit,
at least I tell y'all that I'm coming in with an attitude. Cause
Sorry,
I'm stressed
Jerry. Had a busy week. Nigga, me too. Fuck wrong with you?
out. We all deal with our shit. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jerry.
I'm sorry, but thank you.
Had a busy week this week and couldn't post the advertisements on social media. When I did post, I posted all 3 at one time.
They all got done. Thank y'all so much.
That in the
Man.
language of the contract.
Very appreciative, y'all.
Yeah, that's but I was busy though. We filmed season 2 of the Treasure Box podcast yesterday.
I say lies.
No, somebody came slick with me with a comment. I recruited them for a show, and they're like, "Is this one gonna stop like Life did?" I said, "First of all, Life did stop.
Shit.
Life ain't handling money." But no, we filmed season 2 of the Treasure Box podcast. It premieres next week on JTG Entertainment. And you know, we just been trying to stay busy and trying to work.
You've been writing some stuff. Can you talk about that?
I briefly a little bit.
Okay, give us
I got a new show. The crazy thing about writing is that the idea started like it was a whole nother idea. And I was writing it, kept hitting walls. I had to go back and rewrite, and it blossomed into this whole big idea.
Okay.
Oh, that word.
And now it's growing. I am still on my first draft. Well, technically like 4th draft of this first idea, and I got like 22 more pages to go before I can go back and read it all, and then gut all the fat, and then rewrite, and then do that again.
See, they don't know that. They don't know that. That's what all that comes with doing this.
Yeah,
they don't know that though.
I'm like in act 2 right now of 3, but it's coming. I think people are going to enjoy this. We're going to film all 4 episodes because we got the money to do so. Shout out to the plug. Shout out to my guy. I ain't going to say his name on the air, but we got the money to film all 4. So as soon as we get that shaking and going,
What's
It's
it about?
gonna be on and popping.
Can't tell us.
I'm not gonna tell you what it's about yet. No, because it might change. I can't tell you what it's about yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
but it's good.
And it's gonna be special.
It's about couples relationships.
He ain't gonna tell us what it's about.
He was thinking about how to throw a little dash in there. You feel me?
Since your bag.
Yeah.
Since your pride for it.
Okay.
No, it's about couples and relationships. So you have 3 different couples and 1 single. So you have 1 couple who's that lone couple who's been together for forever. They got married young and they still together. Yeah. And the question is, how can you reinvent your marriage? Because you know how to reinvent yourself as a person, but can you reinvent your marriage? Then you have the LGBTQ plus couple, which asks the question, can you be with someone for convenience? Is that fair? And then the third question, which is also going to, tie up this banter segment, is I'm going to ask y'all this too. Could you be with someone who is, I guess, not your equal? So the guy, he's college graduate, Greek, very fulfilled in life. He works as a real estate agent, got a lot of letters on his name. He works hard. He's got his own business, top 40 under 40. His partner works as a receptionist at the hospital. She didn't go to college. She don't know about Greek life. She don't know about the BS she went to school. So could you be with somebody who's not your equal, who's not your pair? Like, could that work out?
No.
No for you?
I think I've been in that situation before with somebody who, there's nothing wrong with people that didn't go to school. It's just you have a different experience. So he didn't go to school, wasn't Greek. We were just completely different. I was a Christian. I don't want to say atheist, but he had like this world religious belief that all religions have some sort of validity. So yeah, we were just different in a lot of ways, and it caused a lot of problems. So
let me tell you like this. I honestly do think that if I wanted to really make it work, that I could be with somebody who's just completely different than me. However, it would be a struggle. It'd be a fight every day. And I'm not talking about like a verbal fight with that person. I'm talking about just for the fact I'm doing something that they not used to, or they might be doing something that I'm not used to.
Right.
Simply because I'm a college student and they not, or because I come from this background and they don't, I believe this and they don't. Because with that right there, oh, that would have got me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shorty talking about some, I don't really believe in just Jesus Christ. I believe in all. Nope.
I remember he told my mama that at dinner.
I can't go for
Their
it.
first meeting.
And the mama was like, "Oh, okay, baby."
I bet mama stood up. All right, well.
What do you mean? And yeah, it was very uncomfortable.
Okay, baby.
No, my mom don't talk like that.
I want to clear it up. I'm not disrespecting nobody who don't believe in Jesus. However, just if you was to try to want to get with me, best believe that'll be it.
You can't go for that.
I
It
can't
wasn't
go
a super
for that.
issue, but it's really tough
Yeah.
to try to force yourself to be with somebody that is completely different when there are billions of people out there, and I'm sure you can find somebody that's a little bit more like you.
For sure.
Well, you know what? It's been a long week, and I just look forward to this one thing. And Jerry, I need your help.
What's that?
What's the question of the day?
You want the question of the day?
I need the question of the day.
Well, here we go, brother.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and today's question of today is sponsored, of course, by our friends over at gemsplace.com or Gems Place on Instagram. If you didn't need a merchandise like this one right here, you know what you can do?
Get your merch. Get your merch. Get your merch. Get your merch.
If you need some merch like what we got on right here or what I got on right here,
I'll my next week.
yeah, okay, well done. Hit up my people over at Jim's Place on Instagram at _Jim's Place _. Tell them that Jerry from the Dignified Delinquents sends you. Use that code word Delinquent and get yourself a nice percentage off. So now, today's question of the days, Vasco and Vanessa. At this point in your life, does body count matter? Does someone's body count matter to you? No?
No.
I wouldn't even have an idea of what someone's body count is because I don't ask stuff like that. I used to be
That's what I was gonna
very,
ask you.
very, very, very concerned. Like I used to, when I was with my ex, for the one I was with for a while, I used to want to know so bad, and he could never tell me. Like our whole relationship, we were together for 5 years. He never was able to tell me, and he always told me that the number was just too high, that he didn't know. So ever since then, I was just like, well, shit. I just assumed every guy maybe his number was that large until Jerry, my boy, yeah, because I don't know.
What the hell that mean?
Because I should take that back because I said something like that on the other show.
Yeah, you almost got fired.
I know. So I take that back. But I started based off conversations that we had. It did open my eyes a little bit. Like, okay, maybe every guy's not like. Cause do you think that your number is endless?
I don't. What's endless? Like how many?
Like
is endless?
you can't. Do you know the number off the top of your head?
No, if I because
Can you ballpark it off the
my
top of your
memory my memory is good, right? So maybe if I sat down and like really like thought, okay, 9th grade I did this, 10th grade, 8th grade, whatever, I could probably come up with a number, but I'm 20
More or less than 100.
less shit.
Oh, see, so that's what I'm saying. That's how
If
extreme.
you got more than 100, you gonna be in this damn love them or leave them letter later on.
Yeah, so that's why ever since then I just assumed everybody's was that high until I started talking to more men, and I was like, oh, okay.
If you got more than 100, you need to go get your dick checked.
Man, don't fold that, man. There's a lot of people out here with more than hundo.
Safe.
I can name 6 dudes off the top of my head that when they go and
now, do they really have more than 100 though, or are they just out here out of cap?
I have no idea because men never tell the truth.
A lot of dudes do lie on their dick, bro.
Yeah, that's
they
what I'm saying.
definitely
A lot of dudes do lie on their
I-
dick. However, the sources that I have seen, I can vouch for.
100 plus women. You know how much?
I won't say a hundo,
And- okay,
but
and how old?
I'll just say they was able to do 2 of these in their little notes.
But how old are you though?
Okay,
you
so
said
now
at
it's
this
a
age,
cap.
so we're 28.
If you got more
If
than
you've been
100
having
bodies
sex
at
since
20,
18, and you've been
probably before
fast.
that,
Yeah, we can say before then, but just for my math, Lord. Say you started 10 years ago at 18, you had 10 girls in a year. That's
10
one a
years?
month. You know,
Who-
if you're a college student, you know what I'm
That's
saying,
normal.
that single, is that outrageous?
That's
if you're
normal.
a Greek
I mean-
You're a
college
college
student
student.
athlete,
What? Are you
Is that-
serious?
is that
think of all the
outrageous?
pools you
I
can
mean, I
reach.
don't-
Yes, if you are a college,
I don't think that it's outrageous because if you
athlete.
say you go to like a big football, like a big school, and you traveling cities, and you got
Yeah.
that, it's not abnormal, but you are the special factor because the common guy.
Okay, so we
isn't
talking about
gonna
narcs.
Who
is that
Narcs?
the common guy?
What's a NARP?
Non-athletic regular person.
Oh, they have.
I categorize
Oh,
them. Sorry.
damn, GDI is that on.
Sorry. A NARP, non-athletic regular person.
Wow. I'm so glad I
fuck
wasn't
yeah.
one of those. I can say I wasn't a NARP. Wow.
I'm the only NARP in this video.
I'm very curious. If you're watching this, please comment. If you're a guy, are you a regular guy that's
A NARP?
less than 100?
Under 100?
Or under 50? Are you 0 to 50 or 50 to 100?
Real quick.
I'm saying like I don't. First of all, I don't think that the guys may publicly do it.
You're not saying no specific number.
That's the way we can't. That's why we can't.
Right, but I don't. I think that a lot of guys are probably going to lie on themselves. Like you can see some guys, like you will see it in the guy and be like, yeah, that nigga's fucking. Like you can see that. Like you know those guys,
bro. I will say this. I have learned recently this past weekend. You cannot make that assumption and think just because this nigga don't look like he getting played, he's not getting played. I'm not saying that he's not getting played. Mm-hmm. I'm saying fucking though, because to be over 100, you got to be fucking.
So
like that, it's almost a sport at this point. I need how niggas need to roll up. I need to fuck. It's almost like sickening. If you 28 got 100 plus bodies,
so
I'm curious. I would love to.
It's an addiction. It got to be at that point.
But even if you're at 50,
with your math, 10, what's that? 10 a year? You said with your
that's
math,
1 a month.
Maybe you skip 2 months. That's a new person a month too. So that's 10 girls in 1 year that you just shared yourself with. Now I don't believe in self ties. Like some people get into soul ties, whatever that is. Soul ties. You left a piece of your heart. What the fuck that shit? But at 10 girls a year. Come on now.
So is 50 more reasonable?
50 doesn't sound as bad as 100.
Okay.
So 50 is.
Sure.
What's the norm? So what would you say the average guy?
I don't know what the norm is, but 100 sounds abnormal.
Okay, just pull basically you, your brothers, and your friends. Knowing what you know.
So I have friends. I'm not gonna say what pool of friends.
No, just give me an average.
But that's the thing, right? So it's a couple of guys. So I'm like, then I would have expect them to have been fucking. And surprisingly enough, they're like, yeah, I didn't start until college and this and that and this girl and that. I'm like, damn, nigga, only 3, 4? Yeah, seriously. So if then I have like other people I know, I'm like, God damn, nigga, you finna be, you need to go.
I was fucking the babysitter at 14.
Right. So like it's different. Like
I've heard that a couple times.
There's levels to this shit. Let's say 0 to 50 is the average.
Say 0 to 50 is the average.
I think 0 to 50.
I can't wait to pull this.
Anything over that might be a little.
It's gotta go on the ground, cause I ain't gonna cap to you. So what are we basing the average on? What is the body count average for a male?
So say if you're 30, what's your number at 30 years old as a male? Okay. And as a woman too. Shit, don't sit out here quiet.
I would just want to know for men, are you below 50 or over 50? And that would answer, I guess, the question.
Okay.
We gotta go age group though, bro. Cause if you tie 18-year-olds in the same group with niggas that's 50, the numbers finna be astronomical.
So you ain't going to school, huh?
On top of what this 18-year-old done did in a short time span, on top of what this 50-year-old done did in a long time span.
Right.
So that's like, because
that means no relationships.
Yeah. Or you're in very short, you're in a year-long relationship every year.
That still ain't gonna get you to the over 50.
Yeah, it ain't.
Yeah, because you probably ain't started dating until you was 16.
So you think?
I don't know, but I know there's people out there with 100 easy.
I believe it. I think I know people who are like that. Like I said, they are abnormal. Not in the sense like, damn, you can fuck that much, but in the sense of like dog, like that's what you like.
Active.
It doesn't. So body count active doesn't matter to me, but I guess
sick.
It would.
This nigga sick.
Come into play if those people kept trying to keep in contact. So I guess that is when I would have to make a decision on that. But
talking about the people that
that he previously got down with, if because you in the beginning it's like hard for your old people on both sides to like really believe that you got somebody for real, and that you're not single no more. So they're gonna keep trying for a little bit.
You out the streets,
yeah. But after a while, if they still not going away, then it's like, God, I don't. Then I guess I maybe
gotta give you the message. Gotta let you know.
Hey, don't text me no more. I got somebody in my life.
I had to text people like, no. I was like, dead ass. I can't talk to you anymore.
Leave me alone.
I can't talk to you anymore. Sorry.
Somebody said, I said, you was real cool. Everything was great. Ain't no pressure.
My mama said I can't come outside and play.
I got to block you now.
My mama said I can't come outside and play no more.
My boyfriend said I can't come outside and play no more. Look.
I don't need to come outside and play no more.
Yeah, let him know.
Normally I would come outside and play, but I can't no more. I
don't want you anymore. Get out of here.
I can't. Okay, look, I get it. There are so many other podcasts out there talking about some of everything. And to be honest, a lot of other podcasts are shows about a whole lot of nothing. Ain't nobody got time to listen to that. That's why whenever I finish recording our show, I go and listen to the That's Deep podcast. That's Deep is hosted by married couple Chad and Lotus. And when I say nothing is off limits, I mean nothing. That's Deep dives into topics surrounding marriage, parenting, sex, weed, and everything in between. New episodes premiere every Monday, or you can go and listen to them now anywhere podcasts are played. Well, not right now, but after this episode ends, go and check them out. That's Deep, the podcast that Dignified Delinquents listen to. Vanessa Ness.
You.
What they do. What they do.
Lie.
They get drunk and they get loose.
Oh.
Then they what was it? Then they turn to prostitutes. Then there's something to tell me what they do. What they do.
It's you putting if you don't give a fuck, but you putting that beat on another song.
They miss Goosewood Absolute. Then they turn to prostitutes. Tell me what they do. Now I was right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know that song? Well,
I know the songs about Grey Goose and stuff.
No, that's what they do. What they do. So, what they do in Love 'Em or Leave 'Em this week, and what is it?
Yeah, so Love 'Em or Leave 'Em is where you can write into me, Jerry and Vasco, and get unbiased relationship or situationship advice. To write in, you go to jerrythagreat.com, jerrythagreat.com, look for Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, and click the link. Jerry doing all this movement, and he know when it's my time.
Nigga,
I can't. He doing.
Pass me the hookah. Pass me the hookah. You know that one, huh? You the only teacher I know that can't read when people moving.
I'm sorry.
You had an IEP?
No. And I wouldn't know about it if I did. But no, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Let me find your beat before you curse me out. I'm sorry. Like you did.
Get me
like
ready.
You did last week.
But first, roll the intro.
You don't have one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we
Play
gotta
my music.
We gotta get you on. Huh?
I was trying to be Vasco.
You trying to be
I
Vasco?
like you should hear that play that music though. Yeah.
It's getting a little warm in here. All right. The first letter is called I Want Some More Flavors from Hartford, Connecticut. I'm a frequent delinquent, and I finally decided to write in for some advice. Me and my wife met senior year of college and have been married for a little over 3 years now. And let's just say the mood in the bedroom isn't always the most interesting. I will admit she does try to spice things up with a little bit with lingerie, but that's usually as far as she'll go. Whenever I bring up something new, like maybe me eating the groceries, using a toy, new positions, or anything non-vanilla, she always declines and says they don't seem interesting. It's like pulling teeth to even get her to give me head. I try not to hold it against her because from the jump it was clear that I was more experienced. Besides the boring sex, our relationship is great. So what should I do to get her even more comfortable and adventurous in the bedroom? I don't want to push, but she shouldn't be the only one finishing in the bedroom. I want to get mine too. Signed, Neapolitan ice cream never hurt anybody. These letters, how do I get my person to be better in the bedroom, but everything else is great. Letters or questions are always hard for me because I sympathize with you and I cannot relate. On her end, because I feel like everyone has values in relationships, and for me sexuality is like a very important one, so I don't even think I would have took the relationship serious if I knew from the jump that I wasn't being satisfied. But maybe it's different for men and women. I don't know, because I definitely dated somebody who was more experienced, and he did have to teach me a lot of things. So my first thing would be give her time, because you knew that, like I said, you were more experienced whenever you got with her. space it out whenever you're suggesting new things or trying new things. I would definitely say you deserve to keep asking, but I would just say be patient. If you haven't tried it yet, porn is very insightful and enlightening, so maybe try that. Maybe start with like something soft, maybe even just pictures or something, or like something me and my boyfriend do. He'll like DM me things and I'll DM him things, so that it's like on Twitter. So it's just like things that we randomly see. So it's not like you're really going and searching for something. It's just like, if you see something that's a little bit on the spicier side.
See something, say something.
Mm-hmm.
They still got Twitter
like
porn?
that, huh? Sometimes it doesn't even have to be porn, but yes, they do. It's a lot less now.
Yeah,
actually.
they took off the. Never mind.
But yeah, I just say give her time. I'm really sorry this is happening to you. I believe that it'll get better. I think look at what you're doing as a man, because maybe you're not being a good teacher. So maybe adjust your approach a little bit so that she's a little bit more comfortable to try some things. But try the porn, show her some porn. Vasco?
I'm glad you passed it over here after you said that. Look here, man. I'm gonna have to go with Vanessa on the fact that you might not be a good teacher. As her man, I don't think you need to ask every time to try something new. I think it should be spontaneous. So if you are in the mood, so let's say y'all in the bed, y'all kissing, and you happen to end up being in the mood, cut the grass. Don't ask, hey baby, you feeling it tonight? You want it? Well, just you start kissing, keep kissing, kiss the cheek, neck, go down the ways. If she hit the brakes, then that's when you be like, come on now, baby, you feel me? But for the most part, if you doing it right, if you're doing your job, my guy, she ain't gonna say no. So I need you to evaluate yourself as a teacher, because she seems from this message like, I don't know if that's the right word I'm using, help me out here, fresh into the game. Mm-hmm. So she really has literally no clue. So she's probably insecure. She probably like, how the fuck am I not doing this right? Like, why aren't you getting off type shit? And then you not getting off to her is like, what's wrong with me?
Ew, that is such a big like.
And I'm pretty sure that can really cause the whole sexual experience to get real vanilla, because when a female isn't into it, if she's into her head and she's not really into the moment of what's going on, it fucks with the whole feng shui. So I would, try to be a better teacher in the fact of stop asking questions and just kind of take control and see how she react. That's all I got for you.
Can I just jump right quick? Vasco made a really good point about like just change up to what you're doing, and don't always ask. Sometimes just go for it. Like he said, if she says stop, then stop. But you don't have to ask. Most of the things that I like the most now, a person I would have thought was disgusting until it just happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now. I like that.
Talking about eating booty.
That's a whole bunch of things. Like I remember before I got oral the first time, I thought it was disgusting, and then the first time it happened, ever since then I was just hooked. So,
shout out to you, sir, from Hartfield, Connecticut.
Yeah,
for writing us way down here in Jacksonville, Florida, and for being a frequent delinquent, sir. We appreciate you. I hear what Vasco and Vanessa is saying, but we also got to ask the question. Maybe it's not him.
Okay.
Maybe she just has a window on what sex is to her. Maybe I answer this question for yourself at home. Does she want you to get on? Does she want you to get on top? Does she want to get on top? Is she start here? Is she open to changing positions? Right? Or is the sex vanilla to the point where it's just missionary? Or is it vanilla to the point where it's just she wants you on top? Or is it vanilla to the point where she just wants you to hit it from the back?
You doing all the work?
Not necessarily you doing all the work, but are like in y'all session, in y'all sexual session, mm-hmm. is there moving in motion and different things going on? If there is, I would agree with Vasco and Vanessa in a sense of shh, and just spring some shit on her. Just surprise her. Put her in an all black outfit with an X on the crotch until an X marks the spot and just jump on her. Just jump in. I don't know. Do something spontaneous. Be spontaneous if that's the case. If y'all change your positions. Now, if it's boring, like, all right, your turn, go. Then don't be. That's not gonna be too spontaneous. Like you ain't really got no room to be spontaneous for no spontaneity. In the word,
I see what you did
in there. So, I like Vanessa said, maybe some porn. But maybe she's just not open to trying some other shit. Maybe she is just a vanilla person.
Man, she a vanilla person because she never had no chocolate.
Yeah, but he put her tongue in the booty and she go, hey.
Well, tongue in the booty is a little for experts.
That's what,
maybe start with like a toe in the mouth.
Well, no, shit, toe in the mouth.
Hold on, you don't have we
A toe in the mouth?
like suck some toes? It sounds like start there.
Girl,
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You
I don't know why when you said that, I'm thinking, bro, put his toe in her mouth. Like, oh, bro, I don't think she gonna like that.
You got a better chance of eating the grocery because if you down there, she allows you to.
Oh.
If she allows you to go down there and taste her goodies, you can go to the grocery store because it's only this far apart.
The groceries is the butt, Jerry.
No, I'm saying you down there tasting the goodies.
Oh, okay.
You can go to the grocery store because they on the distance from travel.
Wait a minute.
Is this far apart.
Wait a minute. I was shaking my head earlier because I thought you was gonna say eating the kitty, but you were saying groceries is eating the booty. I'm not on board.
Well, no, he
not on the booty board.
He said that he suggested eating the groceries, eating her booty.
Yeah.
He suggested that to her, but she said, "Oh, that sounds." She declines. It doesn't sound interesting. So, with y'all saying being spontaneous,
it's a little much for her.
But no, I'm saying like if he down there enjoying the goodies, he can just go ahead and quickly go to the grocery store. Little thumb, yeah. See if she flinch. See if she say, "What you doing? What you doing?"
You know, my bad.
You know what I mean?
You gotta do it slowly, but kind of quick at the same time.
You gotta ease it onto her. Ease it.
Did you lick my ass? Did you like it?
Well, maybe.
Then yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
You feel me? Try it out.
So that's my advice, sir. My advice is to show, not tell.
Yeah.
There we go.
Show, not tell.
There we go.
Now don't because there is some such thing. It is a such thing as relationship sexual assault. So if she say no, I ain't telling you to be pushy. If she say stop.
Mm-hmm.
Press the brakes.
But instead of saying, "Hey babe, can I eat your booty?" Go down there and do it. Instead of saying, "Hey babe, you want to go get a toy?" Go get the toy.
Yeah, and just bring it in the bed.
And he said new positions. Now, sir, that's why I wanted to ask you. That's why I had this one highlighted. What kind of new positions you trying to do? He trying to be Mr. Helicopter Man.
Mr. Helicopter.
Hold on to the fan and just go around. We gonna swing on the fan together. And he want to be on the fan with it like this.
No.
He want to jump off the drum.
That dude sound like bro trying to do a little too much advanced shit.
He want to tie her. I had a girl tie me up one time. I was tied up to the headboard like this with the handcuffs on the headboard, and she was on the dresser, and she had put whipped cream all over me, and then she jumped off the dresser and hit her head on the fan and passed the fuck out. And I was like, baby.
But tank.
Hey! She had a cat in the room and the cat started licking me. Babe, get the cat. Get the cat. Leave the cat. Leave the cat.
Nasty.
But yeah, that's my advice to you, man. Try to ease this stuff on too, and do more so showing, not telling. Now you may not be able to get the vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. But just try to get a scoop of that chocolate in that vanilla. You can't get the whole, what's it called, Neapolitan? Mm-hmm. You can't get the whole Neapolitan right now. Yeah. He want to scoop it like this, long way, and he get all three flavors.
And that's so good, and then put it on a cone.
Yeah, but you gotta scoop in between two right now. You can't scoop long ways. You gotta scoop short.
And if the box is cardboard.
Yeah.
God.
And then that's when they cut the ice cream like it's cake. They take the box out and just cut. Who wants some ice cream? And they cut it like it's cake. That's my advice to you, sir. Ease this thing onto it.
Before we go to the next letter, real quick, can I just tell you, because you can control it, you can finish if you really wanted to. I believe that men can kind of finish on the drop of the dime.
I can guarantee you that he's not having a problem coming.
Well, he said, he said she shouldn't be the only one finishing in the bedroom.
Right.
So
No,
when I think finish, I think come.
Check this. I'm finna put some game on you.
Okay.
Just because he came does not mean you made him come.
Oh. That is brand new to me.
Does that make sense though? Because
Yeah.
I guarantee that's the end point. That's when it's over. Huh. There you go. That's it. That's all I got for you.
Oh.
But just because he came doesn't mean that you made him come. Sorry to be so graphic.
And if I've ever,
all the
this
women- all the
ever
women-
happened with
all the
me and
women
you
in the room
person
looking like, well,
watching,
what
let
that
me
mean?
know.
You
But
get that?
I do, but
You get what I'm saying, Scott?
when I've
100%. It's same.
the
like,
facial
the same shit.
expressions that y'all give whenever y'all are
that's
fake coming, I guess.
No, it's nothing fake. Like if you go, if a man,
My dog look epileptic when he you know, for real. So I'm just like, is he faking it now? Now you having to go, because I was just gonna say, finishing it like when you
got
finish,
Parkinson's?
it's like a morale booster for us. We like, yeah, just like,
did
you know
that
what I'm saying.
shit.
When it's the reverse, and when you don't come, it's like,
well, I don't.
fuck going on.
What?
So I would say if
I don't
you
know a lot
can't
of men
control it,
and a lot of men in America that's having sex and not coming. Huh? Like
that's what I'm saying. So
like,
I'm
I don't
confused right now.
That's what I'm saying. Just because if you take a penis and you go up and down on it in any motion for a period of time, whether it be long or short, something's gonna happen. Now, whether that was very enjoyable for him or whether it was just the art of what's gonna happen regardless. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just because he came doesn't mean that you made him come. It was gonna happen regardless. That doesn't mean that he enjoyed it though. Like that doesn't mean that it was like fulfilling. Like, it was like, all right.
Same thing for y'all when it comes to coming and having an orgasm. When y'all come, y'all can keep coming. But when you have an orgasm, you like, damn, bro. Like I need to take. Like I want to lay down. Like I want to chill.
Smoke a cigarette.
She not doing that for
Leg
him.
be shaking.
Yeah, like little bro might begin like the first phase off, but he probably could go for a lot longer. And it's only reason that is
I don't know
because
about
he
go for a lot longer.
he's experienced. But I'm saying because he experienced, so he might be able to hit the rounds type
Nah, I
shit.
need a Gatorade and a sandwich.
This,
I'm just reflecting right now.
yeah. You thinking like
Think about that, man. Have a man ever
I'm
not?
just trying to think of like,
Have I ever made? Did he come but I
did he
didn't make him
play?
come?
You know what I'm saying?
some niggas smooth though. Some boys can hit a fake coming and you'll never know. You ever hit a fake nut before?
No.
I was gonna say,
I'm here.
oh.
I've never did that. You know.
Where though? You did that before?
But I'm about.
Nah, he did that shit before.
I'm not
Vasco did
here.
that shit before.
Wow.
Nah, I ain't never did it.
Vasco did that before.
That is
I'm done.
interesting.
Nah, but
Yeah.
when I heard about that shit, I did die of laughter.
Good luck to you, sir.
right.
Show, don't tell.
Okay. All right. The next letter is called Clap On, Clap Off, USA. I've been
She
with
didn't want to say where the hell she was at for real.
I ain't mad at her either after you hear it. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years. I can't lie, we have a very toxic relationship. We've broken up over 10 times and got back together through these 2 years. He's a good guy, but he doesn't want, oh shit.
He doesn't want more.
Okay. I'm tired of living in Section 8 housing. I recently passed my CNA test and got a job at the hospital. He doesn't have steady employment. He's a wannabe dope boy, but that isn't bringing no money home. I don't want my kids to grow up around this. All of this is just toxic. The reason I need advice though is because a couple weeks ago while I was at work, I went to use the bathroom and felt a slight burning sensation when I was peeing. I had one of the nurses there give me a test and come to find out I had an STD. The clap to be exact. I was keeping it to myself until a few days later when my boyfriend came out and told me he went to the clinic and found out he had the clap. He told me that I should go get tested, but I already knew I had it. See, I know that he be in the street messing with these other females, but what he doesn't know is that he didn't give it to me. I actually gave it to him. I started fooling around with the bus driver because we don't have a car, and I actually got it from him. So I guess my question is, should I tell my boyfriend what's really going on, or should I keep believing that he is the one who gave it to me, or keep letting him believe he's the one who gave it to me? He told me that he was done cheating after this and cried for me to take him back because I was really about to leave him. I'm just confused. What do y'all think? Vanessa girl, I know you gonna have my back. Son.
Yeah. Okay. Fast forward about 2 more seconds.
Hell no.
What's your sign to that?
Turn off the lights or no, turn the bitches off. You should have left them off after the first time y'all broke up out of them 10 times. And y'all only been together for 3 years. He's a good guy, but he ain't got what make him a good guy, first of all? Because it's a million good guys out there.
Probably make her laugh. Something stupid.
But also probably cuss her out from top to bottom too.
Dumbass bitch.
Man, you want something to eat real quick? I'll DoorDash it because you ain't got no car. Like, he's a wannabe dope boy. You don't want your kids growing up around this. You gave him an STD. He think he gave you an STD. Why you gonna stay with somebody that you broken up with? My advice to you, and not just to you, because there are a lot of women who are in these ain't shit ass relationships. First, I want to tell you that I love you. All right, I'm not perfect. I done been with some fuck boys too. Okay, but when you know better, you do better. Okay, and there's so much better out there. Whoever is watching this, if you are in a shitty relationship and you know it's shitty, you don't have to be in that relationship. There are billions of people out there, and somebody will definitely treat you better than whatever you dealing with right now. Like, you don't have to. Toxic is not normal. Fighting all the time is not normal. Breaking up on and off is not normal. You shouldn't be used to that. That shouldn't be a custom, because now what's going to happen is, prayerfully, you guys do separate. You're going to go to the next relationship, and that's going to be a fucking mess too, because you've been dealing, and then you create this pattern of mess relationship after mess relationship after mess relationship. Please break up with this man. Y'all go y'all separate ways. Please stay single. Please go to therapy or counseling. Or maybe you don't do that, but do something that's therapeutic. Like, start spending time. If you have siblings, start spending a lot of time with your siblings, or just do something to keep you busy. Cause I feel like if you get single, you're gonna be in the streets a little bit, sis. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with living on Section 8, but I can't make a plan so y'all can get up out of there, get a car, and start doing something with yourself. But Nessa loves you. Okay, thank you for writing.
So you ain't got her back, Nessa?
I ain't got you. I ain't got you. I got you. No. I ain't got you.
We can't have on this one. We can't.
And ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? You got all of this shit going on. Now, if you try to leave, you want to go stay with somebody, your friend's going to be like, because you got all this drama and this baggage following you around. The man going to show up at the house, beating on the door, all that.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Break up with this man. Y'all been together for 3 years. It's been toxic all 3 years. Y'all done broke up 10 times and got better 6 times. And then the shit that kicks it for me, you fucked the bus driver. What does the bus driver look like? And first off, is the bus driver picking you up on the bus? Or with the bus is he picking you up with? Because he can't have no car. He the bus driver. So if you fucking the bus driver, bro, and the bus driver is the one that gave you clap and you gave it to me, yeah, bro, just end it off with me, please. Like, I ain't want nothing else to do with you. And honestly, I think that you should be looking at this as a blessing. This is
your way out.
This is your way out. And now I'm gonna call you ain't shit bitch if you do try to blame it on him, because that's
you gonna call the B-word.
That's a
don't you run that back.
That's a ain't shit bitch if she tries to blame getting clapped on another man when it's her fault.
And he ain't calling you a bitch specifically.
No. Yeah, I'm calling that action of doing that. That's bitch a bitch. That's a bitch move, bro. Like, don't do that.
That's some bitch shit.
Yeah. If you got that shit and you want to tell the truth, then do that. But if you don't tell the truth, then that need to be your out. That's why I fucked the bus driver anyway, and you gave me clap. And end that shit. You gotta end that white bitch. But when you end it, when you end it, you gotta end that bitch on a high note, because y'all can never come back. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I won't sit here and act like they won't have the we broken up, but we finna still have sex thing
They
going
should.
on.
They
After
definitely
this.
give me that vibe.
They definitely gonna do that. But I'm
He be
saying
choking
you
shot.
gotta keep
Yeah.
it.
We
bitch.
worked it out. Don't.
We're good.
No.
Oh, y'all good? This the 12th breakup, right? No,
Jane.
this 13th.
The bus driver ain't fuck you like this.
Your friends don't even believe you that y'all broken up right now.
You want to see this power steering, girl?
By the time you see this show, it's probably they gonna be back together.
I love the way you make a left turn. Yeah, bro, I can't go for it, ma'am. I'm not calling you ain't shit, bitch. But if you do that move, you will be. But Sko love you as well. My honest advice to you, shorty, is you need to break up with bro and go on your separate ways. Life is necessary. It's billions of people in this world. And if the longer you stay with him, it's going to fuck up your mentality for the next relationship. Because you going to think this shit is what's supposed to be happening. And this is not love.
Yeah.
I don't know I know you're blinded, and I know you don't know that, and you won't know that until you're out of this relationship. But that's why us three are telling you to get the fuck out. We done seen this play a couple of times. We ain't no experts.
Us three ain't say that.
Well, I'll say that for us three, or just for us two.
I second.
Okay, I'll say
Even
that
though
for.
you ain't coming my bag for the printer.
Stop. So yeah, man, go ahead and break up with this man, so you can go into your next relationship and find some real love. It's gonna be a minute because you're gonna be damaged, but it's gonna be 10 times as better than what you got going on right now.
Well,
All right, here you go. I'm sorry. I tried to be easy.
you slow a little bit, ain't you, baby? She's slow a little bit. She's slow.
Why you say she's slow?
She's slow a little bit. She even told us in the letter, the second to last sentence, I'm just confused. You slow. That's a nice way to say I'm slow a little bit.
The portable rooms?
The portable classes, yeah. She had classes in the portables. But she's slow but bougie, like she hood bougie. She hood bougie. I'm gonna tell you how. She on Section 8. But look at this. I recently passed my CNA test and got a job at the hospital, bitch. Yes. Period, bitch.
Accomplishment.
Working in the trauma department, bitch.
She got a
working.
selfie every.
Selfie on
Snapchat.
this. Killing these hoes, bitch. Miss James died in room 207.
I gotta go
She
clean that
dead.
shit up.
Hashtag dead bitches on duty.
Dead bitches off duty.
Like I love her because I know this person.
Yeah.
I know her. She take a picture with her leg like halfway squatted up and leaning with her hip, hand on her hip. Yes, bitch.
So you familiar with this one?
White coat on, white coat off.
They be proud as fuck, like, and they should. You should.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, we can take away from her
Because she wants better.
She passed that CNA
No, I'm
test.
just saying, I know
Passed
this
that
girl
CNA
too.
test. And she might have challenged the test too, and that's different. Because that's when you don't even study for that bitch. You just go and take that test head on. She might have challenged the test.
I see her being that type though.
She probably challenged the test and passed that bitch by 1 point. But she passed that
Passing is
motherfucker.
passing.
Yes, bitch. Passed my CNA test. Got my license. I'm a nurse. No. Because they leave the A part out. Certified nurse.
Well, it's almost like they doing each other's jobs now. Like, I went to the doctor's office and the nurse is the one who saw me, not the doctor.
The doctor come in at the end.
But the CNA said, Mrs. last name? Come on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Certified nurse. My advice to you, it don't matter because you slow a little bit, so you ain't gonna even listen to what we saying.
Give it an
She ain't gonna listen
opportunity.
to shit
Give it an
we gotta
opportunity.
say. I don't even want to waste my mouth. Let's go to the next stuff.
Don't do her like
I don't even want to
that.
waste my mouth minutes because she ain't gonna listen to shit. She done broke up with this guy 10 times, being back with him.
But however, this is what we do on Love 'Em or Leave 'Em.
Yeah, but some of these letters we be getting.
I
man.
know, but they write in for unbiased advice from us. So regardless if we want to give
This
it or
your
not,
little cousin.
we got to. Come on, they see so free with
If
delinquent.
it's my cousins, you don't want to hear how I talk.
This your little cousin right now. Okay, what you telling little cousin?
I don't know about little cousin.
Joe dumbass.
All right.
Joe stupid ass. The fuck. The fuck wrong with you? Nah, I ain't gonna keep coming over here watching your ass getting broken up with, cheated on, and you know that he cheating on you, and you gonna stay in them relationship. You slow a little bit, ain't you?
By no ride, you gonna get cheated on by no ride.
No right. Oh,
And he a dope.
Ride?
He a dope boy.
good name.
He a dope boy, but he ain't selling nothing but he ain't selling nothing but he got edibles, but they real brown. Like he's slow too. He's slow too. His business slow. He's selling.
I'm glad you brought it up. I ain't even pieced them shits together. You a dope boy? You got no car?
He a dope boy. He ain't got no car. He's serving out the house.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
The kids there.
You got one job.
And only one person coming there to get weed. They come once a week, and he think that he be doing something when he make them little $50. Yeah, I don't.
Smart should be trapping on the bus.
I don't know. She just fucked the bus driver. Was he giving you free rides, or did you still have to put $1 in the machine? I don't know. Then you got the STD from the bus driver. So he fucking other bitches on the bus. He just fucking you on the route.
You just another passenger riding the dick. I can't believe this.
You fuck this route. You route 16, but he got a route 17, route 18.
See, his number might be 100.
Well, as a bus driver, your number 100, so you got a lot of time. You fucking in the gas station.
Man, you fucked on the bus. I'm already knowing you fucked on the bus.
And then you to embarrass yourself at your new job. You got a nurse giving you a damn STD test, and you to come and find out.
And don't do that again.
Nurse Jackie, what's up, baby? How you doing? Because she probably was older and dumb.
That's the only reason
She
she went.
probably lied and said, "My friend,
Can you give me one of them testes? Because she put an S at the end of test. Can you give me one of them testes? I ain't got no advice for you. I'm just gonna sit here and make jokes. Because whatever I say, you gonna take this dude back. So whether if you tell him, he gonna take you back, and if you don't tell him, he gonna cheat on you again. Because he gonna.
If you tell him, bro,
dog.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
keep staying around stuff like that. You gonna
Leave.
say that?
She not gonna leave.
Ain't no love him. Leave him.
Y'all can cut that. She ain't going nowhere.
She will.
She not gonna go nowhere.
We got faith in you,
I wish your age was in there.
Based off the letter, what age? Go.
She young.
23.
Yeah.
I got 22.
Well, I can't say. Well, yeah, she's young. She ain't no older than 25. And I hope that you're not a frequent delinquent and get mad at us. But if you do, I don't give a damn. Because you know how we talk. You know who you wrote into.
Right, come back.
Come back next week.
Come back next week. We gonna have some more for you. I might talk about you specifically.
We probably will.
Probably will. Because I ain't got nothing for you, baby. This shit is just this is just
beyond
enough.
me. Beyond.
It's just enough.
Okay.
My lord.
Jerry got a top 5 this week. Too soon? Not time for that.
No. I think
Damn.
it's me. I think it's on me.
Yeah. You over here looking with me with the head.
Jerry didn't.
Everything Jerry fought tonight.
This
I looked at
paper
him too.
is unfortunately not the correct one. So
Wait
I'm
a
not
minute.
used to having the showrunner not here.
Well,
So I was trying to wing it and not be on my phone because Jerry doesn't like that either.
I be on my phone. I don't give a damn. I don't like when y'all be reading y'all phone like, oh.
Okay, and you know I can't see. I gotta scroll, zoom in and shit.
We're reading this week, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, you go ahead and do it then.
What it do? It's your boy Sko. And look, man, I need all my frequent delinquents to go out and click in the link and go buy your merch, man. Get your merch. It's hot. It's limited edition. Be the first one so you don't be the last, man.
Vasco,
Yo.
what these people know? What's going on in Florida this week, man?
Oh my goodness, man. So let me give y'all a little context. Everybody done been to homecoming, I'm assuming, right? You been to homecoming?
Sure have.
Let's give me just one of the attributes / requirements it takes to be homecoming queen or king.
You gotta be popular.
Okay, popular. That's a good one. That's a real good
Yeah,
one.
you gotta be popular.
So, I'ma just
I want to
assume.
ask you.
What did you have? I didn't know if you was gonna
He
go.
was asking the room.
What you had?
Oh, popular.
Okay. That's a good one, Vanessa.
man.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
But my thing is, I don't think that this girl was very popular at her high school. Florida teen charged as an adult in rigged homecoming election. Let's talk about it. But first, roll the intro.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Yo, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Sko, aka I am .VSJ, and welcome back to What the Florida, man. This time on What the Florida, we have Florida teen charged as adult in rigged homecoming election. Let's get into it.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
I'm trying to tell you, man, shit crazy. Let's get into it. A Florida teen accused of rigging a homecoming queen election with her mother is charged as an adult. Emily Rose Grover was 17 when she was arrested in March. She turned 18 in April, and the state attorney confirmed Tuesday that Grover will be tried as an adult. Grover and her mother, Laura Rose Carroll, 50 years old, faced multiple felony charges stemming from the October homecoming vote at Tate High School in Pensacola. While employed as an assistant principal at Bellevue Elementary School in the same county, Carroll, the mother, accessed the school district's internal system to cast fraudulent votes for her daughter so that she could win. Investigators found that in October, hundreds of votes for the school's homecoming court were flagged as fraudulent. There were 117 votes from the same IP address within a short period of time, the investigation found. That's when investigators found evidence of unauthorized access to the system linked to Carroll's cell phone and computer at the crib, with 246 votes coming from those devices. Multiple Tate students, watch this. Multiple Tate students told investigators that Grover, the daughter, described using her mother's system access. Fucking idiot. Of watching her, and also stated that she watched her mother access these records. Officials confirmed that Carroll was suspended from her job, but it wasn't immediately clear if she was fired. While Grover was expected from Tate High School, that's the daughter, each are charged with offenses against users of computers, computer systems, computer networks, and electronic devices, unlawful use of two-way communication devices, criminal use of personal identifiable information, and conspiracy to commit those offenses. Carroll remains free on a $6,000 bond, and Grover is free on a $2,000 bond. Prosecutors said the mother and daughter each face a maximum of 16-year sentence.
Grover was expelled from high school, but good job, Sko.
Expelled? What'd I say?
Expected.
Oh,
that was your only. That was your only
my fault,
one.
my fault, y'all.
That
Yeah, Grover was
We can
expelled.
tell that you've been reading
from
at
high
home
school.
on your own.
Yeah.
I've
been reading my books. Been reading my books.
Your vocabulary has
Reading at home on his
expanded.
own.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
That's that. Yeah, man. I'm finna graduate, you know. Top tier education.
So they both looking at 16 years maximum, you said?
16 years maximum. For this, now, this isn't my question, but let's talk about the story. Do you think that something like this should be a 16-year like sentence?
I think if you that dumb.
On whose part? Both of them?
Yeah, like is it that serious? Is winning homecoming court that serious?
It depends on the context, Jerry. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It ain't even prom queen though. This is homecoming queen.
I mean, I feel that 100%. But like I said, I don't think, and this is just my theory at this point,
Okay.
I don't think she was the most popular person at the school. And here's why. You the daughter of this principal. That's she. So basically, you the daughter of somebody that's in administration. You look
But not at that school though. Your mama at her mom was at another school.
Correct. So if that's not the theory, then let's just say she ugly. Let's just say for whatever reason she ain't got friends. She's not cool.
Your dumb ass shouldn't be in the race. You know what I think? This is what I think.
That's
This is
probably
my
why she was
theory.
in the race.
This is my theory, Sko. I think that she might be popular.
Okay.
She might be cool. But you know, at most high schools back in the day, if I can remember correctly, you always had the top 2 or top 3 people who you knew, okay, it was her, and her, she was the cheerleader and she was with all her friends.
Yeah.
Then you had the one girl who didn't play sports, but she was very popular just outside of whatever.
Yeah.
Then you had the one girl who was a sports player or who was something else, or maybe her mom was the principal at the school and she was popular. And like I think that they were the top 3 tiers, and it might have been close. It could have been too close for comfort. So to get the edge, my mama got the back end. All I need is like 116 votes. I don't even need all that just to tilt the scale.
I don't think it's that serious. I think it's not that serious. Like, I don't think that they should be charged with 16 years.
16
maximum.
years.
I think that's a slap on the wrist. Fire, the lady or whatever.
The mama?
Yeah, fire the mama.
For accessing, because she accessed the
because
whatchamacallit.
that's definitely a breach. And
I was gonna say, how big is that though?
of-
I'm sorry.
That's a pretty big deal to me. It makes me because I have a lot of access to a lot of kids' information, and so as an educator, it makes me think if she'll do this, what else might she do with those kids' information?
Change the grade?
No,
Worse?
I think it could be worse. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can access, You know what I'm saying? As a member of a public school district, you know, even Adobe, for example, or the Microsoft suite. Like all of those types of things kind of add up. So who's to say maybe she does not downloading that on her computer and then selling that off? The Microsoft suite, just for example.
This right here, my login.
So yeah,
she jailbreaking the school
or
system.
you don't even need your login. You can download the software and then just sell it. So that's my hesitation. Like maybe if mom gets maybe a year, but even that, I think it's too much.
I think shorty. I feel like they only giving her the 16 year. I don't think they'll give it to the child. I really don't.
She's not gonna do 16.
But if they was to give her any time at all,
it's gonna be probation.
Yeah.
Community service.
I don't think that it's more serious shit going on in the world opposed to this little homecoming queen shit. I don't even know why this shit was really news, but it was news.
I think you should have to report that though. What do you think for future jobs? Almost like it's definitely not as serious as being like a sex offender or anything, you know, having to put that on your record or a felon. But I kind of think, you know, tampering with data should be something you have to list
data
on
breach.
I would want to know that about my, you know, past employees.
So mama gets crucified because she was trying to help her baby out.
Get your ass handed
she
to
was
you.
Stupid.
So okay, that leads into my question for this week. Have your parents ever tried to help you and it end up causing the situation to be even worse at all?
My parent didn't try to help me. Well, it didn't make the situation worse. So the biggest story I got for that, I got a referral. This was my first referral in school ever because this boy picked me up by my legs and tried to bam me. You know what that is when you try to
bam your ass.
He sure did.
What is bam?
When you pick somebody up by their knees and drop them on the ground.
Drop them.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I figured, but
what you call it?
No, that's what I call it.
But some people call it scooped your ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Drop all that shit.
Back then it was bam. Yeah, he bammed me. And
because Vanessa used to dress like a boy at school. Remember she said that?
Even still though,
this little boy liked me. I had little boyfriends at the time.
Well,
I started dressing like a boy probably in high school. You know, nobody give a fuck in high school. I don't know. I didn't. But anyways, I got a referral because when he was going to sit down in his chair, I kicked it from underneath him and he fell. And I was so nervous because he hit the back of his head on a corner of a desk. And he laid down there for like 5 minutes, like holding the back of his head.
Was he white or black?
Mixed.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck.
Was he bleeding?
No.
Okay.
But I was like, and that's just my luck that stuff like that happens every time I try to be bad. You know, everybody else can be bad all the time. As soon as I try to be bad, something crazy happens. So the lady was over there writing a referral. This when you had to write them by hand. Now you can just go on the computer. And I got a referral that day and I was so scared to tell my daddy. He picked me up from school and we was walking. He was a little bit in front of me. My dad's a big man, kind of. It was a little intimidating. And I was like, I got a referral.
You said it quick?
Mm-hmm.
Got a referral.
What? I got a referral. What'd you do? I told him what I did. Okay, just don't tell your mama. I don't care. Like I don't feel like hearing about it. And I did. I was like,
well, mama.
That was like the happiest little moment in my little middle school life.
I ain't gotta get my ass whooped. Yeah. I bet it was. Jerry,
what's your question?
Has your parent ever tried to help you, but end up placing you in an even worse situation?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I might have. I think I had a situation flip on me where I had my daddy convinced that my teacher was racist. So then he came to the school because he didn't play that racist shit.
Oh.
And then when he came to the school and the teacher talked to him, she was like, "Nah, Mr. Fennell, your son just slow a little bit. Look." Like look at this, his math homework.
No.
So like, nah, Dad, I'm getting a D because she racist. Then she's like, nah, I ain't racist. This motherfucker can't.
So he out here believing your ass.
So that shit turned on me. I don't think so that was a worse situation. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna whoop it and I gotta take a D. What the fuck?
Daddy, please.
But I don't think I ever had a situation where I know my mama came to the school one time. Mm-hmm. It was probably like my junior or sophomore year, and I was missing a lot of school. I was doing what my nephew's doing right now.
Okay.
And that's thinking I'm grown and whatever. So my mama came to the school, and to talk to the guidance counselor, and me and her kind of had like a little back and forth in his office. And I had to end up signing a if you miss any more days,
contract.
What was it called?
Truancy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is that for the people? Because I didn't know the hell it was.
The memory for him.
Oh no, truancy is when you don't go to school is when you skip a lot of school, and it can get your parents in legal trouble.
So I had to end up signing one of those because I was skipping a whole lot of school.
What the fuck was you doing?
Staying at the house, going through a heartbreak. It's just a heartbreak hotel.
Kamala Harris, she was involved in passing legislation against parents whose children were being truant. So that was one of the things when she was running for election that people had a big problem.
That parents should be held responsible for their kids not going to school. Mm-hmm. What's wrong with that?
I definitely, I don't know. In the school that I work in, I feel like some of our parents, like, they have tried everything, and I don't know. Maybe they're not being honest.
Kids to school?
I don't know what's happening. It's not that hard to walk off the campus. We have an outdoor campus, so it ain't hard to jump a fence.
Just leave.
I'm finna walk your ass and sit you in first period. He's here.
No, it's COVID, and there's no people can come on campus.
I'm finna walk your ass to the front gate. Security guard, he's here.
We only have 2 security guards.
I'm finna to the front office, sit down in this chair. Hey, he's here. Now, what happens when I leave here? If he jump in the fence, I got a problem with y'all and y'all security system at this school.
Yeah.
But don't you try to truant me.
Well, I don't know.
For what he got going on.
But what the fuck y'all allowing him to do?
Or your baby be hiding in the bathroom the whole school day, or stuff like that. Kids do that.
With their feet up?
Yeah.
Damn.
We gotta go in, open the bathroom door. All right, y'all clear it out.
Hey, y'all in here?
Every class period.
Oh,
what they been there doing?
Smoking.
On the
getting fraudulent votes for homecoming.
They not that bad.
I'm not saying it for your kids. I'm thinking high school. Right?
I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, some
yeah.
of them do. Some of them in there doing the nasty. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are really just in there looking at their makeup and actually using the bathroom,
for sure.
having girl moments. But some of them is in there. Some of them they go in there to fight. Like if 10 boys run out the bathroom,
it
was a fight. Somebody
we already missed it. It's too late. We can't stop it now.
Somebody in there like this. Oh.
Y'all gotta go save the victim. You okay?
That I heard colleagues at other education centers talking about stuff like that. Like, that's crazy to have such a school.
Oh, they jumped me. It was 16 of them. Nah, nigga, it was 2 that ran out of here.
It's a video of everything.
I just remember seeing a lot of hands.
Them kids, they video everything.
What about you, School? Go ahead and answer your own question.
Have your parents tried to help you and end up causing the situation be worse? Yes. Shout out to my mom. I told my mom this, and she swears up and down to this day that it did not happen like this, but it did. I needed a haircut. I didn't get a haircut before picture day. My mom was off.
Picture day?
Yes. So it's picture day. So it's picture day morning.
What grade you was in?
6.
Okay.
6, 7, one of them. So it's picture day morning. I go in my mom bathroom. Hey, mom, it's picture day. She, did you get a haircut?
Day off.
I think, yeah, basically. She was like, well, we can't get you a haircut. And your daddy in here. And I'm, well, come here. I can do it.
Oh, shit.
Hell no.
That was your ID picture.
Nah. But so I'm thinking like, shit. I'm hesitant, but at the same time, like, it's okay. My mama doing it. It's okay.
Mama got it.
Mama got it. Yeah, mama ain't never did nothing to hurt me.
Shit.
Man.
That broke all your trust that day.
She but she definitely rocked the boat of it. she ain't completely tear it down, but she rocked the boat. I got it. I went in the mirror. I said this shit was like this.
Your hairline was on the.
It went crazy, but it was enough for me to notice. I was like, bro, like this is nah.
She tried to edge it up.
I said, yeah. I said my shit done for. And in my head, I'm in middle school. My niggas is finna be on my ass all day.
Oh, you know they is.
All day. But guess what? I think that's low key where the confidence like started to build up.
Nah, nigga, the scope.
I knew it was coming, but I had to be prepared for it. Boy, what the fuck wrong with you? Man, you know what I'm saying? I had to be different from y'all niggas, but y'all niggas lame, but ain't none of y'all got this. Goddamn right we don't. I'm in a bit shit. I still look good, boy. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate you because you didn't know how to do it, but you still put the effort in. I appreciate it.
Shout out to my Dukes. This is the longest my hair. Thank you for your WTFlorida Sko. So this is the longest my hair has been. So in middle school, like Sko said, I had very long hair. Like my hair is long now. Like y'all see this?
We see your shit.
The inches. Pull it down. How far you go?
I can touch my nose, nigga.
No, you can't.
But not with this one.
Which one? Yeah, you gotta get the right one.
You gotta find the right one, but it'll come down.
Okay. Respect.
But no, so my hair was longer than this. You know, back in the day, this wasn't a hairstyle. It wasn't a
it wasn't cool yet.
To sponge your hair and shit. So what you did, you had to wear the braids like Ludacris, my chick bad, my chick. So you had to wear the braids, or who had came out when Vanessa, me and you was in middle school, and he made this shit look so fucking fly. Cat Williams.
Oh God.
Oh God, no, you did not.
Jerry.
No, you didn't.
Jerry.
So
What a picture.
So I ain't got
He do.
Yeah.
So I did not try to do the Cat Williams, right?
Oh.
I didn't want to do, but I like how Cat Williams threw his hair and it got stuck on his forehead, and then he wiped it off on the Pimp Chronicles, and then he said, "You can hate it's in my hair on the juries when you know it is, bitch." And he threw it and he wiped it. So I used to what's it called when you put a comb and the blow dryer? What's that called?
Oh,
A blowout?
Yeah.
So I used to blow my hair out like in between like my braids. So like, let's go. No, for me. So my sister was my resident hairdoer. She had just graduated from cosmetology school.
Lucky.
And no, not that lucky. So she would do like braids and stuff. So she wanted to experiment, and she was like putting perm in my head. Like in the back part. So my daddy walked over, he was like, "I don't like that. Take it out. I don't like it." So just like, all right, then I'm just gonna crink it then. I don't know what crinkles.
Oh, crimp. She crimped your shit.
She tried to crimp it, but I guess you can't do perm and heat that close together.
Back to back, no.
My hair, like I was doing this, and I had a handful of hair. I was like taking hair like this.
No.
But only in this one spot in the back of my head. So I had all this, and then this one spot was about this long. So I would get braids. My braids be going down my back long, and then there's one area they'll stop right at my neck.
Yikes.
So that forced me to cut my hair off. So that's I had to cut the whole thing off.
What?
I cut everything off and didn't grow it back until like the top of 2020, and that's what we have here.
Damn, you have to grow fast then.
Yeah. So this is top of 2020. So
I like that better than the low fade.
You ain't never seen me with a low fade.
I seen pictures of you.
Yeah,
when I first came on the show, I had to go through your Instagram. I was like, okay.
Okay. Oh, you take it back. Oh, take it back.
I went. Okay, look at Jerry with a low ski.
Vanessa, what you did earlier, you can do now.
What I did? Oh, Jerry, you got a top 5 for us today?
Well, you know I got a top 5 for you today, even though you was premature. Alopecia premature. If you got balls with little hair, get Manscaped. Use code Dignified. Get yourself 20% off at checkout.
20% off at checkout.
20% off. Yeah, I got a top 5 for you today. But like Vasco said, let me roll my intro.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top five.
Yep, it's your boy Jerrythagreat, and I have a top 5 for you today. Now, today's top 5, Vasco talked about homecoming. Y'all remember y'all was in high school.
Yep.
Vasco, you are how old?
I am 22.
22. So you're a little younger than us, and 22 to 28 I'm 27. Doesn't sound like that big of a difference, but it's a huge difference. A lot of things change.
Yeah.
We was there for MySpace. Vasco wasn't. We was there for AIM, AOL. Vasco wasn't. We had to do a lot of things Vasco didn't. And these young kids today don't really know all the things that we had to do or all the things that we experienced as kids. So my top 5 today is the top 5 things that kids today either don't know or didn't have to do or don't do. Y'all ready for it?
Yes, sir.
Number 1, kids don't gotta throw out the meat. Ooh. You had to go home and throw out the meat when you get home from school.
I've never had.
You never had to throw out.
No, I've never heard one of my kids say that.
I'm gonna have to go home
to go ask them tomorrow if they do that. Yeah,
I gotta go home, throw out the meat, put that meat in the sink with some water.
And if you waited too fucking late,
you just brought so much anxiety, bro.
Yeah,
my mom called me one night. Was like, "I'm on the way. I hope that meat thawed out."
Oh,
that was still in the freezer. I said, "Oh my god!"
That's when you pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes and then sit it in the sink. Like, oh shit! Don't let it be a big ass pot roast.
Oh
that
god,
gonna take 6 hours.
I just try to run the water over to her, you know.
Kids ain't gotta throw out the meat.
Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Kids today. See what we used to do? They don't do this no more. They don't put a soda can on their bike tires to make it sound like a motorcycle. Remember we used to do that? Put a soda can on your bike tires.
You did that?
You ain't never do that shit?
I ain't do
you from the country. I would think that you had
We did pick up cans to take the cash in.
Yeah, come on, you country boy.
That was the white side of you.
That was your uncle or your granddaddy?
My grandma.
Okay, yeah, okay.
No, we used to take them cans and then put them on your back bike tire
And ride with them on?
ride that bitch. That shit sound like a motorcycle.
Try this now.
Yeah,
sound
kids
kinda
don't do that. Kids don't remember going to Blockbusters and picking up your favorite VHS or DVD.
Man, that's because that shit
was
was
so
closed when they was
exciting.
born.
That was a whole
I got to experience it though. I
You
got
experienced
to.
that?
Hell yeah.
Going to Blockbuster, getting the movie.
They
Blockbuster
might
was
know
real.
about Redbox.
They might know about Redbox. Redbox
Probably
still
not,
exists.
though, still.
They still out
No,
there.
they-
Kids
are.
right now, they were born in 2007.
Oh shit.
So yeah, they might not
Damn.
even know about Redbox.
They probably still see it though when they go like through Walmart.
And they be like, what the fuck
they still
is
got
that?
it up.
They be like, what the fuck is that?
You can get movies out of it. Why would you get movies out of box?
When it's on Netflix.
You can get it for free.
I got a jailbroken Fire Stick. I can get whatever movie and show. Kids today don't remember having to memorize phone numbers.
Oh,
You knew everybody's number by
I
heart.
can't even remember the last.
Man, you remember when they used to be like your parents would engrave you into that shit? Like,
What's your
my
house number?
Oh,
Now, what's-
7776123.
We had two phone lines: 437-69, 437-6512 and 437-9991 was our two house numbers.
The
We had two
house and my
lines.
grandma. I still remember them. numbers.
Remember those? You had to memorize phone numbers back in the day. Kids ain't got to do that no
that was
more.
so hard.
Kids today don't hear this phrase right here. They don't hear this phrase. You're gonna either be inside or outside, but you ain't gonna be both.
Ain't gonna
Pick
do both.
one or the other.
Cause they be inside.
Cause they be inside all day on the game playing something. Kids do not remember the Microsoft Word text art. Remember that ugly ass?
It wasn't ugly back then.
It
though.
wasn't, but now looking
That
at it,
shit was
like,
cool.
I was like, oh, we was using that ugly ass. And then,
And paint and solitary.
Text who?
Huh?
What?
Paint? Solitary?
I know paint. I know solitaire.
Remember the dot game where it was like
and then but you never knew how to win that game. You just be hitting
Yeah, that
shit.
was a stupid ass
You
game.
just be hitting the buttons, hoping like, okay,
Mind
shit.
game. You don't know the mind game.
I don't, and I still don't know the rules to that damn game.
Yeah, that game was stupid.
I still don't know how to play
The
it.
mind game.
What you do, how you win. Kids today, now they watch movies in school, but they don't know the feeling of seeing that movie, that TV being rolled into the classroom. The TV had a little brace on it so it wouldn't fall.
You thought you had a test for the day? Your teacher, I was just playing, y'all.
We got movie day. We got movie day. And then you rolled it. If you were a good student, your teacher sent you down to the library to go get the TV.
Oh.
And then you rolled it back. It was two of y'all. Y'all rolled it back.
And you got to pick which movie y'all watch.
Yeah, well, no, we ain't go that far.
We got to do that.
You used to have to sign a permission slip to watch
Some movies, yeah.
Now, first of all, ain't no movies. It's bell to bell instruction from the top of the hour to the bottom.
Damn.
The entire time.
So ain't no more school, really.
No, it's school. It ain't no more movies in school.
Ain't no more movies in school.
Ain't no more movies, parties, and shit no more.
Now, kids these days don't know about this either. Your whole class getting up to go to the computer lab. To go to the computer lab. When the last time a student just had to go to the computer lab?
No.
That was a day for us.
That was a privilege.
That was a big day when you had to get up and go to the computer lab. Kids
Niggas used to dress up for that
Or
one,
even
boy.
be on a desktop. They don't even know what a desktop computer
Don't even know
looks
the
like.
desktop. Damn it.
What the fuck? Wait, how do you not know the basis of technology?
They wouldn't know the name of it, but I believe unless you have a desktop in your home, and it maybe say you haven't been to the public library or in a professional setting, and a lot of people haven't.
Speaking of desktops, kids don't even know this commercial. Dude, you're getting a Dell. Kids don't know that. Kids don't know. They ain't never heard of that. We all wanted to hear somebody say, "Dude, you're getting a Dell."
That was zoom.
It sounds so familiar.
Kids today don't even know the planet Pluto.
What? Oh.
They don't even know Pluto was a planet. They don't even know Pluto.
They don't.
Stop talking about Pluto. Y'all know Pluto's special. Pluto.
Stop. He's just a little dwarf. That's all it is.
They don't know. My very educated mother just brought us 9 pizzas. My very educated mother just brought us 9 pizzas. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
We didn't learn
Jupiter.
that. Okay.
I didn't learn that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
my very educated mother just
This
brought
nigga
us
got a
9
great
pizzas.
education.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Flatter County. And last but not least, Kids today don't know this sound. Who on the phone? I'm trying to get on the computer. Hang the phone up. I'm trying to get on the computer.
Y'all messing up my game.
I remember that.
Y'all throwing me off. Hang up.
That sounded so nasty, bro. He's just out of commission every time you hear
like, the Wi-Fi is down. Nigga, we ain't had Wi-Fi. We had this.
Oh, and they be pissed when Wi-Fi don't work.
Nigga, we ain't had Wi-Fi.
Ah, that part.
Who on the phone? Hang up, Vasco, what you doing? You don't know about that?
That shit reminded me, bro. I hated that damn noise.
But that is my top 5 of the day. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about my top 5, and we gonna roll the intro.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5.
Now, Nessa, we back on you to close this thing on Not For Us. What do you have in women want to know?
So women want to know, excuse me, it's on my lip. So I have a friend, she's entering, she's single, she's talking to different people, and she's thinking about entering a relationship with somebody she's talking to. And some of the things that she tells me about this person is like, oh, hell no. I would absolutely stop right there and never talk to that person. So I'm just curious with you guys, what is an immediate deal breaker for a potential partner?
First things first, you don't believe in God. That's a big one for me. Got to be a woman of faith. 2, you don't know how to respect me. Now, I can deal with disrespecting other people. That's not me. However, when it comes to me, you will show me some motherfucking respect because I show you respect. And that's how I feel like it should be. It should be mutual. So if you can't do that, that's another deal breaker. And then I would have to say the other one is if you just simply don't know how to communicate. Because I talk, and I can talk a lot. But when I don't talk, I like for somebody else to be talking. Sometimes I don't want to have to carry the conversation all the time.
You don't like dead air.
Right, nigga, like I carry the conversation everywhere I go. When I'm with my friends, carry the conversation. When you're on a podcast, you gotta have a conversation. Like sometimes
I thought you was gonna say carry the conversation.
No.
You about to jump across the
swamp. I know more. Hey, what is this? Nah. but I need somebody who can keep that up with me. So if you can't do that, then you lit. Right, we finna go though.
Jump on the dresser, get out the frame.
Okay.
Veronica?
Oh, reloaded.
Yeah, should have been on the fan. But yeah, man, that would have to be the biggest ones for me. Why? What? Now you got me interested. I kind of want to start asking you questions, but I know I gotta let everybody else give an answer. Go ahead.
I will say everything that you said except for the part where you said be respectful to me.
Yeah, I gotta be respectful.
And then you follow that up with I don't care how you treat other people. I do care how you treat other people.
Okay,
because that says a lot about you as a person.
Okay,
and then I like people that's like drama free.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
so that shorty from Love and Leave Him?
Hell no.
Okay,
fuck no.
I just make sure.
Not even close. Oh god.
She wouldn't even. I wouldn't ask her how her day going.
What, Jerry?
No.
You just talking about how other people treat other people. You talking about you when you ask her how they.
I would say good morning to her and keep it moving.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
But no, because that's big for me. Like drama free, and this is just a preliminary round. Preliminary. There you go. That's a hard word for me to say because
the initial meet.
This is just like first for me. Like so, if I see these signs in that first conversation, dead right there. DOA, dead on the ride.
So the conversation is the preliminary.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
it. And if I get a whiff of drama, if I get a whiff of you being disrespectful to people or like not being, you don't got to be like a people's person where it's like, hey, I love everybody. But how do you talk to the waiter at a restaurant? That matters to me.
That is so important.
That's important. How do you treat the people that's servicing you? Are you like, oh, you're supposed to do this, or are you like, thank you for
sure
for serving me, and they gonna say thank you for coming, And it's because I'm not better than anybody, but I'm better than everybody.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
100%.
that's important to me. And then drama, you can see that from a mile away. I used to talk to a girl and we didn't talk long. It was just that first conversation where in that conversation, I found out so much stuff that was going on in her life. And I said, baby, you are a project that I don't want to complete. Yeah, because my mama, they just be doing this. And, last week our lights was cut off. But now, because I done moved out now. So now I got my own spot in Daytona. So, but I live with my sister. Her sister, baby, daddy be coming to the house, banging on the door. Okay, I'm not even hungry no more. This Long Island is good. You ready to go? You good? So, for me, that's those are the things. Yeah. What was you going to say, Sco?
So, I was gonna ask more questions about the dude she was talking to. If you know anything about him.
What dude?
A friend of mine. Well, one, he's in between jobs, and that's a
what? How old?
About my age, 27.
Nah, nigga, you ain't in between. You unemployed.
Yeah. So I ain't even gonna hold you. That's an immediate deal breaker for me because
I'm in between jobs right now. Nah,
okay,
nigga.
we can keep talking, but we not doing nothing for real.
You are unemployed.
If you was unemployed, that's my first immediate hell no.
Well, they say broke boys can get the pussy, right?
I know that's right.
Shit, but a lot of these girls be giving to the broke boys. But they do.
Okay, I have, fuck the broke boy.
Because a broke boy, he got a lot of energy. He'll fuck the shit out you. Yeah. I don't know about the thing, but he did shit all day. He got pent up energy. He finna work your ass like a part-time job. No lunch break.
I was gonna be in that tired. I want to go to sleep.
I had to work today. Nah, bitch, it's overtime.
I'm working now. It's overtime. I'm like,
they gotta be my immediate hell no. My second immediate hell no at this point in my life, because I feel like I could be a little choosy.
You can. You
if you have kids, because I don't have any kids.
It's a hell no to the kids.
Still, right now, yes, it's a hell no. Maybe when I get a little bit older and I feel like my options are a little bit more narrow, then I might fuck with somebody who has a kid. If I get single, which I don't see happening, but right now, no. I ain't messing with nobody with no kids.
No kids.
Third thing, I would say cleanliness.
Oh, yes.
That's important.
You ain't got to be the cleanest person ever.
Yes.
But if there's constantly hair in your sink or ring in your tub, your water ain't going down the drain, you ain't got no bag in your trash can.
Now, are you the cleanest person?
No, I'm not.
But
all of those things that I just said, the bare minimum, I would say at the very least, is taking care of.
No, and the only reason I ask that is because I'm the same way, right? Clean, oh no, you got to be clean. But then I forget that I'm also human. Yeah. And I also live, and I don't have OCD. Yeah. And
it's the difference between being a functional human, because you have those tiers of cleanliness. There's those people that they should always clean. Their house, their car is always clean. Let me ask you this.
Looking around my office right now, besides the stuff that we use for production.
This is clean.
Okay. All right. Okay.
This is good. Everything is in a
Vasco no.
Cause I feel like we in an argument.
No. Maybe he could use is maybe some more storage type thing.
For sure. I get that.
You can put, maybe the book bag can be somewhere or something. But
and the reason I was asking, just because like I said, is level, because there's levels to that, because somebody would come in here and be like, oh my God, this shit is
cluttered.
But it's
terrible. Really not. To me, this is how I would.
So that's why I was saying so people when you say cleanliness is important to me, you got to be really specific with that. Are you gonna take your finger and run it across the back of my TV? Nigga, you see this? This is dust. You see that? I had a girl do that to me one time.
Oh,
okay.
She ran her finger across my damn. I had a TV on a stand, and she ran her finger.
Nightstand?
Not a nightstand. It was on a TV stand. Also a TV stand, and then she ran her finger across, and she's like, "You see this? That's dust."
Then clean.
She's like, "You don't." She's like, I can't." He's like, "You see this?" I said, "Well, I see it. Not that you done let this damn line."
It would look neat and together.
It was all together. Now I gotta dust this shit off.
Now it's fucked it up.
I don't think I'm like that, but sweep the shit up. Make sure your water going down the drain. Make sure it's not stopped up. Make sure it ain't toilet What it called? What the shit? What you brush your teeth with?
The
Toothpaste.
Yeah. Toothpaste in the sink.
Yeah,
that's a pet peeve of mine too.
Shit all over the mirror.
When you brushing your teeth, you can get that stuff out. Like the water's running.
Yeah,
get it out.
you don't have to do that. Real
People
quick.
too lazy to put their hand down there and do like that.
Or
right
leaving stuff on the toilet after you number 2.
Yeah.
Flush the shit 3 times.
Well, don't waste my water like that. Get that brush. No. If not, let it sit and let it just come up.
No, don't let it sit.
Yeah.
If there's any residue left on the toilet after you number 2, please.
I was talking to this girl who in her bedroom, she would have like plates and like all like that was.
No, I haven't done that since I was a kid.
I was like, oh baby, I can't.
You had food on it?
My junior years in college.
She had like some spaghetti and she cleaned the plate. But like the spaghetti plate is still in your room.
Mm-hmm.
Get that shit out the room, or like 10 cups stacked up. Like you just stacked them up. Take them. I'm sure you left this room
as
today.
much effort as it took to put all 10 of these.
You could have walked that stack right to where the fuck you was going.
Threw some soap in
Junior
there.
college me, I was.
You was stacking up plates.
I was eating in my room
That's
and doing
nasty.
stuff like that.
But it's a time everybody is
I was
nasty.
like busy as fuck. I was up at 5 a.m. and you know what I'm saying.
So we not that we never could eat in our rooms, because like when we got older we could, like, you know, you fix, because we never did like the family dinners. Like everybody come to the table.
No.
How was your day? It's like you ate.
I know how y'all did it.
You like food done.
Yeah.
All right.
Come fix the plate.
Yeah, there you go, basically. So, and I want to do that for my kids. I want them to have family dinners. I want to be able to sit.
Yeah.
Is it gonna happen? Like I see it.
I think at least twice a week is reasonable.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why 2 nights a week you can't sit down as a group
And have family and talk about your day or your week. And I would like to do that. We didn't do that growing up. It was come get your food. No, but we typically couldn't eat in the room. Like we could eat in the living room.
Right. You couldn't eat in the room.
But you can eat in the room. But even as I got older, like even when I started eating in my room, it was still like a habit of me. Because my biggest fear, it happened to me once, is to be like entertaining some company. Then you spot the roach, but she don't see it. So then you gotta try to do something crazy. You gotta, yep.
Did you just throw?
I'm sorry. I was hoping I didn't hit you with it.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
But yeah, you gotta try to do something crazy. That might be you. Yep. You gotta try to do something crazy and try to divert. Like, yeah, so we gonna. So I'm sorry.
Look this way.
Yeah.
So what you got doing? How was your day today? You all right?
And then Roach be like, damn dog, I didn't know you had confident shit. My bad.
This nigga come fly right in between the conversation.
Like that.
Damn nigga, you know me.
Every other time you don't trip.
You know me for real. We gotta get the hell up out of here, y'all. We over our time. Vasco.
Yo.
What do people know? What can they follow you at on social media?
Man, y'all already know, man. You can follow me at Iam.VSJ on the gram, Iam.VSJ on Snapchat, or the Iam.VSJ on Twitter, man. Vanessa, where can they follow you at?
Instagram and Twitter, Nessa_Mufasa, Facebook, Nessa Ness. Go ahead and subscribe right now.
And it's your boy Jerrythagreat, because she ain't passing to me like she normally do. And you can follow me on all social media platforms at Jerrythagreat. That's Jerry, THA, great. If you got a love him or leave him letter, or you want me to do a prank phone call, because I ain't did one in a minute, go to that website, jerrythagreat.com, submit a prank phone call or a love him or leave him letter. We're going to read it on the air. It's completely anonymous, because we don't know who the fuck wrote in today. I wish I
knew who sis was.
I wish I knew who she was. I really do. Listen, don't forget to get your merchandise, man. It's a 10% discount right now if you use the code Dignified. And if you're thinking about getting something for your father or for your husband or for your boyfriend or for your friend, that's just my friend.
Yeah, this is my friend.
Go to Manscaped. Get him a Manscaped. He want to make sure that his balls say thank you to him for using that Manscaped. Use that code word Dignified. We are the Dignified Delinquents, and guess what, y'all? We out. Are you a small business owner and need a customized prints on just about anything? From t-shirts, cups, bags, hats, or anything else you can think of? Well, you need to contact my friends over at Jim's Place. Jim's Place is a Black-owned print and design studio who's been helping small business owners build their brand for years. Getting your name out there is one of the most important parts of marketing your business. So let Jim's Place help you look good. They did it for me. Don't believe me? Check out their Instagram at _GemsPlace_. And if you like what you see, which I know you will, slide in their DM and see how they can help you out. Mention the code word delinquent and they'll give you 15% off. That's code word delinquent. Gems Place. Build your own brand.